right, good evening, everybody. Time is 9:37 p.m. here on the East Coast, and it is 8:37 Central Time here. These storms are beginning to enter southeastern Louisiana here, so central and southeastern Louisiana. So definitely not a good situation here, guys. We're definitely going to do some live coverage here. This is live radar breakdowns of the severe/tornado warnings that are ongoing. Live coverage of Louisiana storms and the QLCS. This quasi-linear convective system is heading east, so we're going to keep our eyes on this. This is definitely going to be probably one of the longer portions of the live stream here, so I'm definitely looking forward to this. Definitely laid down for a little bit, got a little bit of sleep, so we'll see what's going on. You're very welcome, Joni. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely stay safe out there. We definitely appreciate you joining us, though, so that's definitely awesome. So Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and Gulfport are in the path of these storms. You can see Baton Rouge is getting hit right now. So guys, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button and enable notifications to ensure that you do not miss any weather updates. Hit that like button as well, and share this information out there to the people that need it the most. So we definitely have to make sure that we get this information out there for sure, because it's definitely going to be an intense night as we move forward here. So definitely be on the lookout for that. So let's actually head on over to the radar data, guys. We definitely have some new warnings popping up, so we'll definitely show you what's going on here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can see Baton Rouge down here definitely getting hit. His storms are heading into Prairieville, eventually into Laplace, Thibodaux here, and then all the way over to New Orleans. So we're going to have to watch this area especially. We definitely have some decent photographs. We have very, very intense curvature here. Definitely on the way. And let me actually upload one of the images that I created earlier, just to show you guys here what's actually going on. So let's see here, see if I can get this actually in the presentation. It should be able to pop up here. Let's see here. Alright, so let me get off of Radar Omega real quick, and let me switch over to the graphic that I created earlier here, guys. So actually, let me make this a little bit bigger, so that way we can see the actual bigger picture of what's going on here. Be able to explain this. So you guys can definitely see this graphic here on the screen. So this is the actual wind vectors, or the flow vectors here, that I superimposed over the map of the area. So you can see here the black arrows here represent the surface flow. So you definitely see this sort of southeasterly flow, and then you see up here towards the Florida Panhandle, you see this easterly flow. So definitely a lot of curvature at the surface. And then the red arrows represent the 850 millibar flow, or the low-level jet. So you definitely see those are heading due north here, and some of them heading to sort of a southwesterly component, which is definitely what we need for tornadoes. We're going to have to watch this very carefully. And then we can see these purple arrows. This is the 500 millibar flow, or the mid-level flow, or the mid-level jet. You can definitely see between the three of these layers here, we definitely see these curvatures here. So you can definitely see the winds turning with height, especially down here in central and southeastern Louisiana, along the Gulf Coast here through Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. So as we progress through the night, we're going to have to watch this very, very carefully. It's definitely going to be a very dangerous situation as we keep heading on into the night. So just wanted to show that to you guys. That was an image I created that's on the community tab. So definitely check out the community tab on the channel. I frequently post information in there regarding the upcoming lives and other pertinent information. I also share that information to Facebook and Twitter. Instagram sometimes, depending on how much of the image I can actually get in on Instagram. But nevertheless, let's actually move forward back to the radar here. So you guys can see New Orleans is in the target area of these storms. So let's take a look at this tornado warning here up near Prairieville. So that's first. That's exactly what I want to take a look at first. And let's see here. This is radar indicated. This expires in 33 minutes. So tornado warning issued at 8:35 p.m. Central Standard Time until 9:15 Central Standard Time by the National Weather Service in New Orleans. So definitely be on the lookout for this. This is Northwestern Ascension Parish, Central Livingston Parish, Southeastern Iberville Parish, and south central East Baton Rouge Parish. This is all in southeastern Louisiana. This is until 9:15 p.m. So a severe thunderstorm capable of producing both tornadoes and straight line wind damage were located near White Castle, or 7 miles south of Plaquemine here, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. So this is radar indicated rotation. These dangerous storms will be near St. Gabriel, Carville, and Geismar around 8:45, so about 2 minutes from now. Village St. George around 8:50. Gonzales, Prairieville, Old Jefferson, and Shenandoah around 8:55. Definitely try to get these pronunciations right. Port Vincent around 9 p.m. French Settlement around 9:05. Walker and Livingston around 9:10 p.m. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Killian. This includes the following interstates. This is Interstate 10 in Louisiana between mile markers 166 and 177, and Interstate 12 between mile markers 15 and 24. So definitely a very, very broad area that this is actually encompassing. We can take a look at the severe thunderstorm warning as well. So this was issued at 8:20 p.m. This is effective until 9 p.m., so we have another 15 minutes. This is Ascension Parish, Central St. James Parish, West Baton Rouge Parish, Livingston Parish, Iberville Parish, Southwestern East Baton Rouge Parish, and Northern Assumption Parish in southeastern Louisiana. This is until 9 p.m. tonight. Severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from near Port Allen to 10 miles west of Pierre Part, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazards include 60 mile per hour wind gusts, possibly some large hail, and tornado possible as well. So expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impact include Baton Rouge, Baker, Denham Springs, Gonzales, Donaldsonville, Plaquemine, Port Allen, Oak Hills Place, St. Gabriel, Walker, Adise, Lucher, Brusley, White Castle, Livingston, Sorrento, French Settlement, Port Vincent, Westminster, and Geismar. And this also includes Interstate 10 in Louisiana between mile markers 145 and 193, Interstate 12 between mile markers 1 and 30, Interstate 110 in Louisiana between mile markers 1 and 8. So you definitely see how encompassing this storm is. These storms down to the south are going to be the ones that are going to impact the New Orleans area later on tonight. So let's take a look at these storms as well. So severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9 p.m. for northeastern Iberia, central St. Mary, and southeastern St. Martin parishes. So severe thunderstorms were located mainly over rural areas of Iberia Parish to near Centerville, moving southeast at 35 miles per hour. This is 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail, so we're going to have to watch this very closely. So hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impact include Franklin, Patterson, Burns Point, Ellerslie, Patterson Memorial Airport, Pierre Part, and Centerville, guys. So definitely be on the lookout for this. It's going to be probably an hour or two or so, or even more than that, before these storms actually start entering the New Orleans area. But we're going to have to watch these very carefully. We still have these special marine warnings off the coast here. So this is in effect until 9:30 p.m. This includes the coastal waters from lower Atchafalaya River to intracoastal city, Louisiana, out to about 20 to 60 nautical miles. So definitely have to watch out for this. Also, severe thunderstorms capable of producing waterspouts are located along a line extending from 12 nautical miles east of Westcote Blanche Bay to 6 nautical miles north of Eugene Island 32 to near Eugene Island 113 to 6 nautical miles southeast of Vermilion 256, moving southeast at 40 knots. Waterspouts and wind gusts in excess of 50 knots are certainly possible. So waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Boats could suffer significant structural damage in high winds, and small craft could capsize in suddenly higher waves. So we definitely have a lot of locations impacted by this particular storm system here. This is South Marsh Island 23, South Marsh Island 69, Eugene Island 100, Eugene Island 28, South Marsh Island 40, South Marsh Island 61, Eugene Island 107, Eugene Island 129, Eugene Island 108, Vermilion 250, Vermilion 252, Eugene Island 63, Eugene Island 42, Eugene Island 158, Eugene Island 57, South Marsh Island 58, South Marsh Island 268, South Marsh Island 33, South Marsh Island 11, and Eugene Island 135 here, guys. So definitely a lot of locations impacted here. We're definitely going to keep an eye out on this. We also have that tornado warning up here to the north. So this is issued at 8:33 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is in effect till 9:15. This is for southwestern St. Helena Parish, northwestern Livingston Parish, southeastern East Feliciana Parish, and northeastern East Baton Rouge Parish, and southeastern Louisiana. So a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Brownsfields or near Baker, moving northeast at 65 miles per hour, so definitely moving very quickly. So this dangerous storm will be around Pride at 8:45 p.m. And other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include the Baton Rouge Airport. So definitely have to watch that very closely, guys, as this storm system pushes off to the east and the northeast. Let's take a look at some of the velocity measurements. Let's see what we can see in here. So it's going to be somewhat pixelated because these storms are a good distance away from the radar here. But we can definitely see mesocyclone definitely forming here. This could dynamically pipe down to the surface right over Sunshine near Prairieville and even down through LeBlanc here. So we're going to have to watch this very, very carefully. We can definitely see even down to the south here with this severe thunderstorm warning. You can see that persistent mesocyclone with the blues and the greens here. So we're going to have to watch this very closely as the night progresses. So we're going to have to watch this. You can even see the mesocyclone with the blue and red here definitely developing. We could possibly have a new mesocyclone developing up to the northeast. We're going to have to watch this. This is up near Oaknolia and Hatchersville and Galeed here. So we definitely have to keep an eye out on these storms for the potential for tornadoes. And we could possibly be having a tornado form here to the northeast of El Ranchito here, between El Ranchito and Watson. So it's definitely not good. This is along Highway 37 here. So we're going to have to watch this very, very carefully. This is near Greenwell Springs as well. You can definitely see this area up near Twin Oaks. We're going to have to watch this. This could definitely form a tornado. As we've seen earlier, these tornadoes form rapidly, and unfortunately they have been very, very wide tornadoes today. We had a tornado earlier that was actually over a mile wide. So that's definitely not good. So that actually impacted Deer Park. That's probably going to be rated at least an EF2, EF3 possibly. But definitely our thoughts and prayers go out to those people that are affected by this storm system and their families and friends as well. So definitely not a good situation. And unfortunately, since we're heading into the nighttime hours, we're going to be watching for that nocturnal threat of tornadoes. And unfortunately, some of these tornadoes have been pretty rain-wrapped today. Which is not good news. So if tornadoes are hard enough to see at night, but a rain-wrapped tornado is even harder to see. So we're definitely going to have to keep this in mind as we keep progressing forward. And just to show you guys, let's see if this is still loading properly. I do have a live camera from New Orleans, so we're going to take a look at this rather quickly. But just to show you guys, you can see those surface winds definitely picking up here. Definitely not good news for sure. You can see those trees blowing. You definitely see the power lines moving as well. Definitely some people still walking and riding their bikes around the city down here. You can see how fast those clouds are moving, guys. Take a look at this. Look how fast those clouds are moving. You can just tell how fast that low-level jet is screaming out of the south for sure. It's definitely not good. So the local time is 8:51 there. So definitely be on the lookout. It's definitely going to be, the conditions are definitely going to be continue to deteriorate as we go through the night. These wind speeds are definitely going to pick up. We're going to get some rain. We're going to get some lightning. We have that potential for tornadoes, especially in the New Orleans areas. We're going to have to watch this very, very carefully. We definitely appreciate everything you guys have been doing, especially the support for us. It has been absolutely amazing, for sure. So we definitely appreciate you guys being here with us. So it's definitely pretty good. But we definitely have to watch these storms. I'm going to be on here for a while, so you guys don't have to stay on here the whole time if you don't want to. I'm definitely going to be on here for a long time tonight. So we're going to at least try to track these storms all the way to Gulfport and possibly beyond. So like I said, I do work at 4 a.m. or so, 5 a.m. But I am going to stay up throughout the night to bring this coverage to you guys, because I definitely want to make sure that everybody's safe and that this information gets out there. So we're going to have to watch these watch this system very, very carefully. Even these storms out here offshore currently, they could definitely be producing some significant water spouts. These will be heading into the area here, so we're going to have to keep an eye out on this. Let me see here, see if I can zoom in a little bit. Maybe. There we go. Zoom in too much here. So you guys can just see that we have Duloc here, Huma as well. So we're going to have to watch this. Golden Meadow as well. So these storms are going to be tracking right across here. And these are going to be the storms that actually come into New Orleans. We do have a little bit of cells out here forming just to the west of New Orleans and southwest. They don't pose much of a threat right now except for torrential rain. But we're definitely going to keep an eye on these. These are near Lockport and Gretna in New Orleans. So we're going to have to watch these. These are along Highway 90 and along I-310 here. And we do have those very interesting cells here developing just right along I-10. It's very interesting how these storms have been following I-10 pretty much the entire day today. So definitely not good news for the folks traveling on I-10. Definitely blinding rain. So definitely not a good scenario. Let's just reiterate this tornado warning here. So this remains in effect until 9:15 for northwestern Ascension, west central Livingston, eastern Iberville, and south central East Baton Rouge parishes. So a squall line capable of producing both tornadoes and straight line wind damage was located near Village St. George or near Oak Hills Place, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Hazard is a tornado. Definitely some large hail, damaging winds, and the threat for torrential rainfall. So these dangerous storms will be near, so definitely already went past Village St. George. Was getting ready to bear down on Old Jefferson and Shenandoah. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Port Vincent around 9, Walker around 9:10, and Livingston around 9:15. So this includes the following interstates. So Interstate 10 in Louisiana between mile markers 165 and 171. Interstate 12 between mile markers 14 and 24, guys. We're going to have to watch this very carefully. Not sure if there's any storm chasers out here. I definitely hope there is. We could definitely use their eyes on the ground for sure to get confirmed reports of tornadoes. Unfortunately, this storm to the south east of Mount Humus here in Gonzales, or southwest, you can see this bowing segment here. And you can see this little kink in the line, so we're going to have to watch this one very carefully. These areas, so from Donaldsonville all the way through Gonzales and Sorrento, they're currently under a severe thunderstorm warning, but you can definitely see a tornado is possible, especially given within these kinks in the line here. So we're going to have to watch this carefully. So this is for Ascension Parish, Central St. James Parish, West Baton Rouge Parish, Livingston Parish, Iberville Parish, Southwestern East Baton Rouge Parish, and Northern Assumption Parish. This is all in southeastern Louisiana until 9 p.m. Got about 5 more minutes of this one. Severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from near Port Allen to 10 miles west of Pierre Part, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. So we're looking at 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Definitely some moderate hail in this storm as well, and potential tornado. So locations impact include Baton Rouge, Baker, Denham Springs, Gonzales, Donaldsonville, Plaquemine, Port Allen, Oak Hills Place, St. Gabriel, Walker, Adis, Lucher, Brusley, White Castle, Livingston, Sorrento, French Settlement, Port Vincent, Westminster, and Geismar, guys. This includes Interstate 10 in Louisiana between mile markers 145 and 193, Interstate 12 between mile markers 1 and 30, and Interstate 110 in Louisiana between mile markers 1 and 8. So definitely a very, very intense situation for sure. We don't like to see these bowing segments like this start to kink out because we can get those bookend vortices that develop. So definitely have to watch this very carefully. So definitely not good news, folks. Definitely not good news at all. This line actually stretches all the way from Macomb, all the way, actually probably all the way in Jackson, Mississippi, all the way down through Baton Rouge and off the Gulf Coast here. So definitely not a good sign. These storms are coming ashore. They're starting to interact with the shoreline here and into the bays. So this is Atchafalaya Bay here. Eventually over into coming up through Morgan City and Interstate 90 here. So definitely have to watch out for this. You can definitely see there's a little bit of a kink and a hook echo definitely trying to form here. So there definitely could be a water spout. So we're going to keep eye on this for sure. So definitely not good news, folks. So I'm going to step out of the office for a minute. I'm going to loop this radar, and I will be right back with you all. Thank you. So hang on for a minute or two. I'll definitely be right back. Just got to go check on something. Thank you, folks. Oh, definitely, bro. Before I step out of the office real quick, definitely thank you for that. This is part 3 of the severe weather threat. I know the first one I was on for over 3 hours. The second one was, I think, an hour and a half. This one probably going to be another 2 hours at least, maybe more. I definitely appreciate that. I can't wait for you to join me tonight, bro. So it's definitely going to be awesome to see you on here. Like I said, if you need a ride, let me know. I can just loop the radar until I get back. So just let me know if you need a ride tonight. But no doubt, I definitely looking forward to see you here at the W.W.A studios here. So it's definitely going to be pretty awesome. But like I said, I'm going to step out of the office for a minute or two here. I'm just going to go check on something. But I'm going to loop the radar in the meantime. All right, guys, definitely thank you. I will be right back in a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I just had to go check on something real quick. Yeah, definitely, bro. The seat will be warm for you when you come back. I'm telling you. But yeah, we're having definitely have a lot of severe weather coming in. We're gonna have to watch this very closely. Just to reiterate, we do have a special weather statement now. So this is. Let me stop this radar before it gets too confusing here. So this is expires in 29 minutes. Strong thunderstorms will impact portions of southeastern St. Mary and southeastern St. Martin parishes through 9:30 p.m. Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms along a line extending from near Bell River to near Bayou Vista to 11 miles east of Burns Point. Movement was southeast at 25 miles per hour. So winds in excess of 40 miles per hour. Definitely some small hail as well. Gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects, so definitely be on the lookout for power outages. Locations impact include Morgan City, Patterson, Berwick, Stevensville, Bayou Vista, Amelia, and Bayou Geneve here, so definitely be on the lookout. Definitely not a very good situation. And we're going to have to watch this storm coming ashore. You could definitely see that appendage here in that weak echo region on the backside. So this can definitely generate tornadoes. These are the cells that I've been talking about down and through New Orleans. So we're going to have to watch this. And we do have that big Boeing segment up to the north here, so that's definitely not good. Not good at all. The severe thunderstorm warning is Expires in 43 minutes, so definitely a long time. We'll definitely have to keep a lookout for this. Still have that tornado warning to the north. It looks like that storm's weakening a little bit, but all these storms are getting ready to cross I-55 here, and they're still tracking along I-10, guys. So if you've been following us all day here, especially for the first 3 hours and 13 minutes and an hour and a half or so, so about 5 hours of streaming here today, not including this stream. But they've been tracking along I-10 fairly consistently, and it looks like they're still going to stay on that same path. So we're going to have to watch this very carefully. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be a lot of flooding rain, definitely a lot of lightning, and the potential for spin-ups as well is not going to be good. We could definitely see this appendage forming down here to this south of Paynes Courtville here in Donaldsonville. You can see this appendage. Let me actually get the drawing tool out so we can see this right in here. So we're going to have to watch out for the tornado to develop right in this little appendage here, right in the inflow section of this storm. So we're going to have to watch out for this. It's definitely could be a QLCS tornado threat, especially down here through Morgan City as well. You can see that clean inflow. I'm not going to draw an arrow. I'm just going to draw a line, but we can see that clean inflow coming in. So definitely not a good situation. And we can see that appendage coming in just onshore here with that bound weak echo region in the middle here. So these storms are going to be tracking off towards Huma, Lockport, Raceland, Cutoff, Jean Lafitte, I hope I'm saying that right, and eventually into New Orleans. So we're going to have to watch these storms very carefully. So let's see here. So it's going to be a while, so about 10:39 as this storm comes ashore. So we're looking at about 11 o'clock, midnight-ish, definitely in the New Orleans area, so we're going to have to watch this very carefully. Could possibly be earlier than that, but we're going to keep our eyes out. I think there was a special weather statement, yes, up here in Jackson. Let's take a look at the special weather statement up here near Jackson, Mississippi. Don't want to forget our friends in the north now. So let's take a look at this. This expires in 11 minutes. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of central Rankin, northwestern Scott, and southeastern Hinds County, or Hines County, through 9:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Richland, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Looking at winds in excess of 40, plus maybe some pea-sized hail as well. So gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. So definitely be on the lookout for the threat of down power lines. Definitely some power outages as well. Locations impact include Jackson, Pearl, Brandon, Byram, Flowood, Richland, Morton, Florence, Palahatchie, Leesburg, Goshen Springs, Ludlow, Pisgah, Forkville, Branch, Monterey, and Fannin. Like I said, I do butcher names frequently, so I do apologize for that. We do have a new tornado warning. Let's go take a look at that. I believe that's a new tornado warning. I'm very curious. I want to see if that's actually right or not. It looks like it. It looks like it's a new tornado warning. Yes, actually it is, because we have these two. Now we have this one in the middle here. So we have to watch this very carefully. So tornado warning issued at 9:03, so 3 minutes ago, Central Standard Time, until 9:45 by the National Weather Service in New Orleans, Louisiana. This is for southeastern St. Helena Parish, northwestern Livingston Parish, and west central Tangipahoa Parish, and southeastern Louisiana until 9:45 p.m. So severe thunderstorms capable of producing both tornadoes and straight-line damaging winds were located over Walker or near Denham Springs, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. So you can definitely see how fast these storms can be on top of you. Definitely do not try to outrun these storms if you are out and about. Definitely try to pull over and get to a sturdy structure immediately if you're in the path of this storm. It's definitely not a good thing to try to outrun these. Especially when they're moving at 60 miles per hour. And thunderstorms do not obey traffic laws and traffic at the time. So, if you get stuck in traffic or, you're stuck at red lights, things like that, thunderstorms do not obey those same laws. So they will be on top of you very quickly. And they don't go around bends and things like that. So definitely watch out. So flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. So if you're in a mobile home and a vehicle, definitely try to get to a sturdy shelter. Definitely get into the interior of that shelter if that shelter does not have a basement or a tornado shelter. So definitely try to put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Definitely stay away from windows as well. So this dangerous storm will be near Montpelier around 9:25, and Amite City around 9:30 p.m. So definitely be on the lookout for this. This includes the following interstates: Interstate 12 between mile markers 11 and 17, Interstate 55 in Louisiana between mile markers 41 and 49. So definitely be on the lookout. It's definitely a very intense situation. Let's actually take a look at the velocity measurements real quick. There we go, guys. We can see that mesocyclone right here to the northeast of Denham Springs and to the north of Walker. We're going to have to watch this. It could dynamically pipe down to the surface and generate a brief tornado, or it could be even a strong tornado. So we're going to have to watch this. Let's look at the correlation coefficients to see if we can see anything. Definitely looks like a little bit of hail in the atmosphere, so we're going to have to watch this very carefully. Let's actually see if we can co-locate that. Yes, there is a little bit of hail in the atmosphere. Just a little bit. Looks like pea-size. Nothing really more than that, so we're going to have to watch out. It could produce quarter-size hail, but who knows? Usually these storms like this are very good at producing larger hail, so we're going to have to watch out for that. You can see this bound weak echo region here between Denham Springs and Walker. So as this pushes off to the northeast, it's going to go across Highway 449, Highway 63. Let me get rid of this. And let's see if there's any towns in here. So we're going to have to watch Autumn Run, Lockhart, up through 63 here to the north of Magnolia. And let's keep following this north, eventually towards Montpelier here, across Highway 16 and Highway 441. Eventually, this is going to make its way to Hillsdale, Kedron here, and Roseland as well, up through Amite City. So we're going to have to watch this very, very carefully. Let's see here. We can look at differential reflectivity really quickly, see what we can gauge from that. Yeah, definitely some hail in this storm system. Definitely some bigger droplets as well. So bigger raindrops are definitely going to be an issue here, especially it's going to reduce visibility. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I'm actually curious to see. I'm curious to see what New Orleans, the camera in New Orleans looks like right now. See if we can pull that back up. It's definitely interesting to see when we can actually get footage of this. So let's take a look at this quickly. So this is in New Orleans here. So the time is 9:10 p.m. there. So they are an hour behind us. It is 10:10 here on the East Coast, 9:10 p.m. there. But you can definitely see those stronger winds definitely starting to continue to come in. You can definitely see the power lines moving a little bit more than what they were. And then you can also take a look at out in the distance here. You can see some rain falling as well. And look how fast these clouds are going, guys. Look how fast the low-level jet is coming through the area. Definitely not good. That's just increasing moisture, definitely increasing the wind speeds as well from the south. So that low-level jet that I showed you in the image that I made, you can definitely see the low-level jet ripping from the south. Eventually it's going to turn more southeasterly. But unfortunately you have those 500 millibar overriding winds as well that are freaking screaming right now. So we're going to have to watch out for that. There's a lot of shear in the atmosphere. And that's exactly what we need to produce tornadoes. We have all the other ingredients there. We have moisture. We have sufficient lift. We have the fuel for the thunderstorms. We have instability. So definitely a sort of perfect scenario for thunderstorms to develop here. You could definitely see some of that rain coming in. You can definitely see these cloud motions are not slow at all. They are very fast at the low levels. But we're definitely going to tune back into this camera throughout the night as these storms approach the area. But let's head back into Radar Omega. So yeah, definitely. Let's actually get a distance measurement if we can. Whoops. Let me actually press the right button this time. So these storms are about, we'll give it about 50 miles away from New Orleans. So they're definitely approaching the area rather quickly. We still have this special weather statement ongoing here. Strong thunderstorms will impact portions of southeastern St. Mary and southeastern St. Martin parishes through 9:30. So we have about 15 to 18 more minutes of this. So Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms along a line extending from near Bell River to near Bayou Vista to 11 miles east of Burns Point. movement was at southeast at 25 miles per hour. Winds in excess of 40 miles per hour, even 50 to 55, probably, I'd say. Gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects, so be on the lookout for down power lines, as well as tree branches, garbage cans. You might have to dodge some garbage cans out there. I've done that a lot here in the Pittsburgh area, especially whenever it gets windy here and it's garbage day. After the garbage man comes, I always have to dodge those garbage cans. They come sweeping across the road at you. It's actually kind of entertaining. But unfortunately right now there's nothing really entertaining about these storms here. So locations impact include Morgan City, Patterson, Berwick, Stevensville, Bayou Vista, Amelia, and Bayou Geneve here. So we're going to have to keep our eye out on this. This is the storm that is going to be heading into New Orleans. So by 10:52 it's going to be about halfway there. This will be near Huma and Thibodaux. Definitely no, I'm not. But this city name here, so if anybody has the correct pronunciation for that, that would be much appreciated. But this is going to track right along I-90 right into New Orleans here. And you can see this kink here at the bottom. We're going to have to watch this. This could definitely be conducive for tornado development here. It's definitely not looking good here. So we definitely have to watch this very, very closely. Wish I could say it was looking good, but unfortunately right now it is not. It looks like it's actually on the uptick in terms of severe weather. So we have to keep in mind that actual fact there, that is ongoing. So definitely not good. Definitely winds picking up in New Orleans. Let's switch back over to the camera once again. I can definitely see those winds picking up for sure. But just take a look at that, guys. Look at the power lines bouncing up and down. The trees definitely swaying here as well. The clouds ever increasing and increasing in speed as well. So the coverage is definitely increasing. The moisture transport from the south is very prominent, so we're going to have to keep an eye out on this. But this is in New Orleans here, so we're going to have to keep our eye out on this. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Just look how fast those clouds are moving. That's absolutely insane, guys. Definitely insane. So dark waters, if you're listening, I know the wind speeds must be on the uptick down there. So definitely be on the lookout. Definitely not going to be, I don't know, it might be an interesting night for sure. We need a little bit more lightning in the storm to the south for it to be on the uptick at least. I'm showing a little bit in the northern part of the storm. Looks like there may be an energy transfer from the Baton Rouge storm down to the south. So we have to keep an eye out on that. But not too shabby. This could definitely be 10 times worse than what it is. But let's take a look at the severe thunderstorm warning here. Up to the north. So let's actually go to this actual thunderstorm warning here. This is near Macomb in Columbia. So let's take a look at this. So severe thunderstorm warning issued at 9:13 p.m. until 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So northwestern Wathel County and eastern Pike County in southern Mississippi here. Until 10 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located 9 miles northwest of Tylertown, or 11 miles east of Macomb, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazards include 60 mile per hour wind gusts, penny-sized hail, and a possible tornado. So expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Tylertown and Salem. So we're going to have to watch this storm system very carefully. You can see it's starting to bow out. Now, unfortunately, I really don't like the southern edge. The southern edge heading into Tylertown does not look very good. You can see that rear inflow jet definitely ramping behind this storm system, definitely bowing this segment out. So we're definitely going to get a lot of straight line winds from this storm for sure. And you can see that between the yellow and the blue and red here, you can see how strong those winds are going to be, or are at the moment. We could be possibly looking at upwards of 78 miles per hour, possibly even up to 80 mile per hour wind gusts. We're going to have to watch this very carefully. So definitely not good news. But we'll definitely keep this in mind as we keep progressing forward. Let's see here. Let me make sure everything is running smoothly here. It's lagging just a little bit, but that's okay. At least the stream isn't lagging, so that's good. I'd rather the computer lag a little bit than the stream, so that's good news. Still see that mesocyclone to the northeast of Baton Rouge and Walker. Definitely looks like a new mesocyclone, definitely forming off to the northeast. This is getting ready to cross I-55 here, down through Amite City and Roseland, down through Hammond as well, right along I-12. We're going to have to watch this very carefully. These spin-ups can definitely occur very rapidly. So we still have radar indicated tornado, 9:03 p.m. until 9:45 p.m. This is for southeastern St. Helena Parish, northwestern Livingston Parish, west central Tangipahoa Parish, and southeastern Louisiana. This is until 9:45. Severe thunderstorms capable of producing both tornadoes and straight-line wind damage were located over Walker or near Denham Springs, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Hazard is definitely tornado, straight-line winds in excess of 60 miles per hour, and definitely some hail, definitely possible, and some torrential rainfall. So this will be near Montpelier, I hope that's right, around 9:25 p.m. and Amite City around 9:30 p.m. This includes Interstate 12 between mile markers 11 and 17, Interstate 55 in Louisiana between mile markers 41 and 49. So definitely not good here. It definitely looks like severe activity is definitely on the uptick. So this is definitely not good. Let's take a look at this flash flood warning. This is for another 42 minutes. This was issued earlier at 6:54 p.m. This will last till 10 p.m. tonight. This was issued by the National Weather Service in Lake Charles, Louisiana. This is for South Central St. Laundry Parish in Central Louisiana, Lafayette Parish in South Central Louisiana, Northwestern St. Martin Parish, Acadia Parish, Southeastern Jefferson Davis Parish, and Northern Vermilion Parish. This is all located in Central Louisiana, South Central Louisiana, and southwestern Louisiana here. This is all until 10 p.m. So Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 to 2 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 3 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. So we're definitely going to have to watch this very, very closely. Flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other porous drainage areas and low-lying areas is certainly possible. This includes Lafayette, Opelousas, Crowley, Abbeville, Scott, Broy Bridge here, Rain, Sarencro, Kaplan, Church Point, Lake Arthur, Gideon, hope I'm pronouncing that right, Leonville, Arnaudville, Mermentau, Broussard, Youngsville, Sunset, Doucet, and Maurice. So definitely flash flooding ongoing there. Definitely have those special weather statements up to the north as well. So we definitely have to watch this. This is for another 40 minutes. Strong thunderstorm will impact portions of northern Marion, southeastern Lincoln, Lawrence, and Jefferson Davis counties through 10 p.m. So Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Ruth, or 10 miles northeast of Macomb, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Winds in excess of 40 miles per hour, definitely some small hail. Gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Locations impacted include Monticello, Prentice, Topeka, Progress, Goss, Bunker Hill, Tilton, East Lincoln, Ruth, Oakvale, Clem, Robinwood, JS, Society Hill, Arm, Melba, Carson, New Hebron, Bassfield, and Silver Creek. So we definitely have to watch out for that. We definitely have interesting events definitely happening. We do have a tornado vortex signature up to the north down to the southeast of Magnolia and Macomb. We're going to have to watch this. You can see right there, tornado vortex signature, max hail size about 3/4 of an inch. So if this storm continues to intensify, we are going to have possibly a tornado on our hands for sure. So we're going to have to watch this very carefully. So this is at 9:13 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is until 10 p.m. This is for northern Watho County, eastern Pike County, and southern Mississippi. This is until 10 p.m. A severe thunderstorm was located 9 miles northwest of Tylertown, or 11 miles east of Macomb, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This includes 60 mile per hour wind gusts, penny size, or possibly even dime size hail, and a possible tornado. So this includes Tylertown and Salem. So we're going to have to watch this very carefully. A tornado could form here, especially with that radar indicated rotation. So we're going to have to watch this very, very, very carefully. This storm down to the south that's coming ashore is definitely getting its act together. It's tapping into that streamwise vorticity. So it can definitely ingest that very easily here. Critical angles are in the 60s, 50s, and 60s. So the closer we get to 90, the easier it is to ingest that streamwise vorticity. However, given the Cape values of about 800 to 1600 joules per kilogram, And just given the kinematics and thermodynamics of the region, it's definitely very, very capable. All of these storms are definitely capable of producing tornadoes. I'm not really liking this rear inflow jet that's punching into the backside of Donaldsonville here, heading for Convent and Lucher here. You can definitely see it's going to start bowing out this segment, so we can have mesocyclones or bookend vortices definitely develop here, which can create brief spin-up tornadoes or possibly even strong destructive QLCS tornadoes. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for that as well. I do see a little bit of discrete supercells, especially right here, trying to get its act together. This is just to the northwest of Raceland and Lafourche here, to the west of des Elements. This is heading towards Lac des Elements, so definitely be on the lookout for that. This is heading towards the Golden Star Plantation. This is going to cross Highway 20, Highway 3127, Highway 3213. This is going to head towards Lucher, and unfortunately these storm systems may converge here, so we're going to have to watch out for that spin as they converge. So definitely not a good situation here. We do have a couple cells right into New Orleans here. About 10:39 p.m. we're going to see a cell coming to New Orleans. So these little discrete cells could definitely form and definitely produce tornadic potential here. So we have to watch this very, very closely. All right, guys, I'm going to step out for a couple more minutes. I will definitely be back. Probably just a minute. I just got to go grab another drink. I will be back very soon. Definitely appreciate you guys being here. Definitely stick with me. It's going to be a longer stream. Definitely Justin and I, once Justin gets home, he's definitely going to join me. So that's definitely going to be awesome for him to be here for sure. All right, guys, I will be back in a minute or two. Definitely thank you for joining me. I'm not ending the stream at all. I'm still going to be here. I'm just going to go into the kitchen real quick. I have my phone on me, so if you guys have any questions and comments, definitely put those up. But I will be right back momentarily. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. We still have those warnings ongoing. You can definitely see these segments are definitely starting to bow out. Let me actually stop looping the radar there. Hang on one second. All right. Sorry, I forgot to mute the. Oh, that's really weird. All right, so you guys can definitely see this kink happening down here. This is to the southeast of Morgan City. This is coming ashore here. It's heading towards Thoreau here, and up through Huma, Lockport, Raceland as well. This could possibly even head down back over to open waters as well. But it looks like this storm is going to split. So definitely have to watch this storm system very closely here. They're still tracking along I-10. Definitely see there's a lot of clean inflow right in here. Definitely getting ingested into this storm, so we're going to have to watch this. It's definitely going to create those segments, those bowing segments here. So definitely these are prime locations for tornadoes to develop here. So we're going to have to watch this very carefully. We still have this tornado warning ongoing up here to the north. Expires in 12 minutes. Tornado warning remains in effect until 9:45 p.m. Central Standard Time for southeastern St. Helena, north central Livingston, and west central Tangapoha parishes. So a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Montpelier, or 9 miles west of Amite, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Radar indicated rotation, so we don't have any confirmation that the tornado is on the ground at this point, so that's definitely good news. However, if you are in the path of this storm, definitely treat it as there is a tornado on the ground. Just make sure you get to your tornado shelter. It's definitely better to be safe in situations like this. So this will be around, it's actually past that area right now. So it's definitely pretty interesting to see. I believe this warning might expire here if we don't get additional strengthening to this. However, this cell down here near Laplace here is definitely not looking good. It's definitely, you can see these segments here, these twisting and turning segments here, so definitely not good. We can get a tornado definitely developing down here near Laurel Ridge Plantation, along here down to the south of Convent as well. It's right over St. James right now, so a tornado could definitely form right in here. So this is definitely right along I-3127 or Highway 3127. I have to watch this with very, very, I guess, non-wavering vision here, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Even up to the north here, we have these kinks all along the line. We have these feeder bands stretching out as well. And this is the storm we were just talking about. This is the interesting part right here. All we need is this to come out a little bit in this line. So if it bulges out a little bit more down to the south, it could definitely create that counterclockwise flow that we need. Or sorry, clockwise flow that we need to create that tornadic situation. So we have to watch out for this. This is coming into Laplace. This is down to the south. This is to the south of Convent, to the southwest of Lucier here. This is going to go across let's see here, Golden Star Plantation, Lac des Alamans here, so definitely be on the lookout for that. It's going to cross Highway 307 as it continues to the east and northeast as well. This storm to the south definitely getting its act together. You can see that little kink in the line here. So we're going to have to watch out for this, and the southern segment is bowing out a little bit. So that's definitely not good news here. We can get that bookend vortice developing right in here. So this is going to head into Theria, Duloc, into Huma as well, depending on if this track shifts. We do have a little bit of a cell coming into New Orleans. Right now, there is not tornado warned, but these cells are very interesting to look at. They are trying to get that curvature in them. So you can see that one there. This one has a little bit of curvature there. And this one actually has the best amount of curvature out of these three here. So we're going to have to watch out for this for sure. We can check the live camera real quick and see what we got going on. Probably have to refresh it here. Let's see here. And that camera's actually offline. Man, that sucks. Perfect timing, right? That camera must have got knocked out. Possibly by It's definitely strong straight line winds. Let's see if we can find another one here. Let's check earthcam.com. We could probably find one on here. So we're going to have to watch this very carefully here. So it sucks that earthcam.com, though, has ads on it sometimes. That's the only issue with that. That storm right there is not looking good down to the south and southeast of Convent and Laurel Ridge Plantation. Definitely not good. Let's see if we can see any velocity measurements here. Definitely right in here, a tornado could be trying to form here. So definitely a brief spin up for sure. Let's actually go to correlation coefficient. It's definitely possible there could be a brief spin up. So definitely a tornado warning could be issued here very rapidly. So we're going to have to watch this carefully. Let's see here. I would show the Bourbon Street camera, but unfortunately there is a lot of people walking around down in New Orleans. And I really don't want to show people's faces on the actual stream itself. Let's be smart about that. So let's see here. See if we can get any other cameras to show up here. Let's see. Maybe I ought to show the balcony here. That might be okay. We could probably show this just very briefly. Like I said, I don't like to show people's faces on the actual stream here, but we'll definitely take a look at this rather quickly here. So this is New Orleans Cat's Meow balcony here. So we can definitely see those winds just to show you guys, just to iterate. See the flags blowing here. You can see the winds. People still walking around. Streets look a little bit wet. But that's not going to stop the people in New Orleans. They're definitely a hardy people for sure. They will definitely get out and about during events like this. You can see the wind is definitely ripping down this section. So definitely God bless those that are out in this storm. You guys are doing awesome down there. Like I said, the people in New Orleans are definitely hardy. They will definitely keep going in any event. Indeed, yep. There are a few severe thunderstorm warnings up in Mississippi as well. I just got that notification as well. Thank you, Justin. Definitely thank you for that. Definitely appreciate it. Let's actually take a look at this storm now. We're going to go to the north here. This is to the northwestern side of Hattiesburg here. Severe thunderstorm warning issued at 9:34 Central Standard Time until 10:15 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warning for northern Marion County, southeastern Covington County, northern Lamar County, southeastern Jefferson Davis County. This is all in southeastern and south central Mississippi. Again, this is until 10:15 p.m. So severe thunderstorm was located near Kokomo, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. So we're looking at 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Definitely some hail possible. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impact include Columbia, Kokomo, Holly Springs, Summerall, Morgantown, Goss, Bunker Hill, Sanford, Society Hill, Improve, Melba, Seminary, and Bassfield here, guys. So definitely a very, very strong situation. So this is coming into the northwestern side of Hattiesburg. So we're going to have to watch this very carefully and take a look at this hook echo that we have going on here as well. It's not a classic hook, but it's definitely certainly possible that something's trying to form here. You can definitely see that wraparound motion here. So we're going to have to watch this carefully. Take a look at the correlation coefficient. We do have a lot of hail. We can see that big hail spike. Right now, tornado development looks somewhat likely. But let's take a look at this new warning down here as well. This was issued at 9:35 p.m. until 10:15 p.m. by the National Weather Service in New Orleans, Louisiana. This is for northwestern St. Tammany Parish, southern Tangipahoa Parish, and southwestern Washington Parish. This is all in southeastern Louisiana until 10:15 p.m. A severe thunderstorm was located near Nattlebany or near Hammond, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. 60 mile per hour wind gusts, penny size hail up to dime size hail, as well as possible tornadoes. So this will be near Hammond, Covington, Ponchatoula, Alberta Springs, Independence, Madisonville, Folsom, Springfield, Nottowbonny, Robert. Thanks, Hopper. Enon and Tickfaw here. So this is between this is on Interstate 12 between mile markers 37 and 67. Interstate 55 in Louisiana between mile marker 17 and 37. So definitely be on the lookout for that for sure. So definitely have to watch out for these warnings. There definitely could be very, very intense as we continue. So this is coming into the northern side of Louisiana, in New Orleans, I should say. So have to watch out for this. Definitely. So definitely not good. So these are the storms that we were watching earlier. It looks like they are going to scrape to the north of New Orleans at this point, so that's definitely good news. We are going to have to watch out for some of these streamers. Let's actually go back to the New Orleans radar here, but definitely take a look at this line to the south. This is near Huma, also down near Greenwood. But take a look at this, guys. You can definitely see this kink in the line here and this sort of wraparound. So the RFDs trying to wrap around in this storm can definitely create dynamic piping for that mesocyclone to dynamically pipe to the surface, definitely generating a tornado. These will be heading into New Orleans. So from here, from down Laplace all the way down through Huma, we're going to have to watch this line very carefully as it moves into the city of New Orleans. This looks like it will impact around 11:19 p.m. So I do believe hopefully Justin will be home by then. He could definitely give his input on the storms as well. But definitely appreciate it, brother. I know you're at work. You're doing a fantastic job. Definitely appreciate your help on these storms as well. We have that special weather statement still ongoing up here for another 17 minutes. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of northern Marion, southeastern Lincoln, Lawrence, and Jefferson Davis counties through 10 p.m. So looking at about another 17 minutes, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Ruth, or 10 miles northeast of Macomb, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. This is winds in excess of 40, definitely possible. Gusty winds can knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Locations include Monticello, Prentice, Topeka, Progress, Goss, Bunker Hill, Tilton, East Lincoln, Ruth, Oakvale, Clem, Robinwood, JS, Society Hill, Arm, Melba, Carson, New Hebron, Bassfield, and Silver Creek. So definitely not a good situation, guys. You can definitely see these severe storms definitely coming in. They're getting ready to cross Lake Pontchartrain here into Laplace here. Definitely across 310 here. There we go. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. So severe thunderstorm warning issued at 9:43, so just a minute ago, until 10:30 p.m. So this is for St. John the Baptist Parish, East Central Ascension Parish, Eastern St. James Parish, Northwestern St. Charles Parish, Southeastern Livingston Parish, North Central Lafourche Parish, South Central Tangapoha Parish. This is all in southeastern Louisiana until 10:30 p.m. A severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending 9 miles southeast of Whitehall to near Garyville to Chack Bay, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. 60 mile per hour wind gusts, definitely some small hail, as well as a possible tornado. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Reserve, Hanville, Laplace, Gramercy, Lucher, Kelowna, Norco, Paradis, Monts, Edgard, South Vancherry, North Vancherry, Garyville, Wallace, Chack Bay, Destrahan, Taft, New Sarpy, Bout, and Des Alamans. This includes the following interstates. Interstate 10 in Louisiana between mile markers 192 and 217. Interstate 55 in Louisiana between mile markers 1 and 18. And Interstate 310 between mile markers 5 and 11. So we definitely have to watch out for this situation. It's definitely extending into the New Orleans area. So definitely New Orleans, definitely dark waters, definitely get ready for some of this storms to come through here. It could definitely be very interesting as we go on through the night. No tornado warnings at the moment, so that's good news. Unfortunately, it looks like tornadoes could develop very rapidly. Check out this storm system to the south. Still has that curvature on it. So definitely not good. Definitely not good at all. All right, let me go check on something. I'll be right back in a minute. Sorry, guys. Hang on one second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Sorry, I had to go feed Hopper real quick. But take a look at this, guys. This is heading right into New Orleans here. We have a tornado warning. It's issued. Tornado warning issued at 9:51 Central Standard Time, so just 1 minute ago. This is the National Weather Service in New Orleans has issued a tornado warning for southwestern St. Charles Parish, north central Terrebonne Parish, and north central Lafourche Parish, and southeastern Louisiana until 10:30 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. Both tornadoes and straight line damaging winds was located 7 miles southwest of Bayou Cane, 8 miles west of Huma, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. This dangerous storm will be near Huma, Bayou Cane, and Gray around 10 p.m. Matthews around 10:10 p.m. Raceland around 10:15. The Alamans around 10:25 p.m. About Paradis and Bayou Gauche around 10:30 p.m., guys. So definitely not a good situation, guys. This is heading directly into New Orleans here. So if this storm continues, so we have to be on the lookout for this. So definitely not a good situation, guys. So we're going to have to keep an eye out on this. Unfortunately, that live cam I had was not able to reload. Let me see if I can get that to reload again. Let's see here. Definitely be interesting. I hope we can get that to load once again. I do believe it was on this one. Let's see here. Let's go back a little bit. Let me see if I can find a decent webcam here of New Orleans. We should be able to find one. Unfortunately, the one we were looking at earlier is offline, so that sucks. Man. See, I can show Bourbon Street, but I don't like to show people's faces, unfortunately. But that's all right. No, you're okay, brother. Yeah, you're okay. It's definitely coming up, though. We're going to have to watch this very, very carefully. So that thunderstorm warning is still ongoing for until 10:30 as well. Severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from 9 miles southeast of Whitehall to near Garyville to Chack Bay, moving northeast at 50. So Reserve, Hanville, Laplace, Gramercy, Lucher, Kelowna, Norco, Paradis, Montz, Edgard, South Vancherry, North Vancherry, Garyville, Wallace, Chack Bay, Destrehan, Taft, New Sarpy, Bout, and De Alamans. This is definitely pretty crazy here, guys. So we definitely have that severe thunderstorm warning as well as that tornado warning coming up from the south. Like I said, that storm is definitely intensifying. Let's see if we can see anything on radar or on velocity measurements. There's a little bit of rotation. It's definitely broader rotation. Let's take a look at correlation coefficient. Fortunately, nothing at the moment. But we're going to have to watch this. This storm is taking the same track as all of those other storms did. It's actually taking more of a northerly track here. It's going to come through Harahan, Wagaman here, Kenner as well. Eventually up through Lakeview and then right over Lake Pontchartrain here. So we're going to have to watch this very carefully. So yeah, we have that severe thunderstorm going to the northwest of Hattiesburg. Another one coming into Bogalusa here. Or Bogalusa, my apologies, into Mandeville here, Slidell as well. Laplace is definitely getting hammered by that. And we do have this tornado warning still ongoing for 34 minutes. This is until 10:30 Central Standard Time. So southwestern St. Charles Parish, north central Terrebonne Parish, and north central Lafourche Parish, and southeastern Louisiana. This is until 10:30 p.m. Severe thunderstorms capable of producing both tornadoes and straight-line wind damage were located 7 miles southwest of Bayou Cane, or 8 miles west of Huma, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour, so definitely not good. Let me just do something rather quickly. Hang on one second, guys. I'm going to do something real quick. Let me just see here. All right, there we go. So we have that special weather statement just introduced as well. This is for another 77 minutes until 11:15 Central Standard Time. This includes a special marine warning for Lake Pontchartrain and Lake Maurepas here. So if severe thunderstorms capable of producing waterspouts were located along a line extending 13 nautical miles west of Lake Maurepas to 8 nautical miles northeast of lower Atchafalaya River, moving northeast at 70 knots. So waterspouts, wind gusts to nearly 50 knots and small hail. Waterspouts can quickly form and capsize boats, damage vessels and oil rigs, and create suddenly higher waves. Expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots and suddenly higher waves. Boats could sustain damage or capsize. Locations impact include Mandeville, the midpoint of the Causeway Bridge, Lake Maurepas, Kenner, Manchac, and Lake Pontchartrain, Lake Maurepas here. So definitely be on the lookout for that. So definitely, guys, it's definitely a ongoing threat, definitely developing. But yeah, not good. Definitely not good at all. Definitely, hopefully this tornado doesn't form anytime soon. Hopefully this thing does lift. That would be nice before it comes into the city here. So this is near Houma, Raceland, Lockport. It does show signs of strengthening, though. Unfortunately, you can see this back end definitely starting to wrap around. So that's definitely not good. The RFD is definitely trying to conceal something here. And definitely trying to strengthen this circulation. So that's definitely not good. We also have something forming here near Laplace as well. This is going to cross I-55 and I-10 here. So we're going to have to watch out for this very, very closely. So this storm is actually going to enter the New Orleans area around 11:39 p.m. So we're going to have to watch this carefully here. I'm definitely not going to take my eyes off the screen for sure. This is definitely a very, very interesting development here, unfortunately. Let's go up to the north a little bit. Strong thunderstorms will impact portions of northeastern Tangipahoa and northern Washington parishes in southeastern Louisiana and Walthall counties through 10:30 p.m. Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms along a line extending from near Salem to near Frank Linton here. Movement was northeast at 40 miles per hour. And I do apologize. I had that out for a second. There we go. So winds in excess of 40 miles per hour. Pea-size hail. This is including Franklinton, Tylertown, Varnado, Salem, Dexter, and Angie. So definitely on the lookout for this. We definitely still have that tornado warning ongoing here. Let's see if we can see anything. I wish we can get a little closer. We may be able to see something with this. Let's see. Very curious. It does look like that mesocyclone definitely dynamically piping down to the surface. We're going to have to watch this very carefully. Unfortunately, the New Orleans radar right there is a little wonky. So we're going to have to use Slidell's radar to actually get the full picture of this. Definitely, I can see this thunderstorm warning definitely getting extended here near Laplace. You can see that big bulging structure here. So you can see that curvature back off to the west, and then that sort of V-notch on the back of the storm. And unfortunately, you can see that sort of S-shape that we have going on here as well. So we're going to have to watch that very carefully. We can get some brief spin-ups in there as well. So just to reiterate this tornado warning here, guys, this is until 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is for southwestern St. Charles Parish, north central Terrebonne Parish, north central Lafourche Parish, and southeastern Louisiana. This is until 10:30 p.m. So severe thunderstorms capable of producing both tornadoes and straight-line wind damage were located 7 miles southwest of Bayou Cane or 8 miles west of Houma, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Radar indicated rotation, so we don't have indication of storms on the ground yet. So this will be near Matthews around 10:10, Raceland around 10:15, Des Alamans around 10:25, Bout, Paradis, and Bayou Ganche here around 10:30. So it's definitely very interesting to see here. As I said, we're going to start to see that uptick in severe activity, unfortunately. We still have that special marine warning down here as well. So we're going to have to watch out for waterspouts and winds in excess of 34 knots. This is in Tambalire Bay, Kailua Bay, Terrebonne Bay. It's sometimes Isle. Isle or Isla, but I'm going to say Isle, Dernice, and Timballer Island here as well. So definitely not good, guys. You can definitely see these tornado warnings, tornado warning and severe thunderstorm warnings are definitely encroaching onto the area. We still have that storm up near Hattiesburg as well. So severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 10:15. So we have about 12 more minutes of this. If it doesn't get extended, for northeastern Marion, southeastern Covington, southwestern Lamar, and southeastern Jefferson Davis counties. Severe thunderstorm was located near Goss or near Columbia, moving northeast at 50. The hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and definitely some penny-size or dime-size hail. This is near Columbia, Summerall, Sanford, Goss, Society Hill, Bunker Hill, Improve, Melba, Seminary, and Bassfield, guys. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Unfortunately, we're definitely looking at a strengthening of this system down to the south. You guys can definitely see that structure here. It's definitely not good near Huma here. You can see that RFD trying to wrap around. There is a little bit of, I guess what you would call it, inhibition out in front of this. So that definitely might be some good news here, but we'll definitely continue to monitor the situation for sure. But you guys can definitely see it's just getting hammered in here. So definitely not good. You can see that on reflectivity here, you can see it's starting to form that flying eagle configuration on velocity. We just need that V-notch to come in here. So if that V-notch forms, we're definitely going to be on the lookout for tornado development here. Let's take a look at correlation coefficient to see if we can see anything. It is certainly possible that something's trying to form here. So we'll definitely keep an eye out on this. So definitely not good. Let's see here. It hasn't been extended yet, so that's good news. Neither of these severe thunderstorm warnings have been extended yet, so we're definitely going to wait and see what happens here. But definitely, guys, this could definitely be a very, very catastrophic situation, especially if a tornado comes through New Orleans once again. We had those two EF3s last year, one at the beginning, sort of in March, and then one at the end of the year in December, so we're going to have to watch this. Unfortunately, this looks like if it does form a tornado, it's going to go straight through the heart of New Orleans. So this is going to go through Harahan, Wagaman, West Wago. So again, guys, the same areas that were hit by those EF3s. We'll definitely keep an eye out on this. It's definitely not looking good. It definitely looks like it's trying to form a little bit more to the south as well. We got that kink in the line down here, and we also have one up here. So definitely circulations are definitely not out of the question. And that storm coming to the north of Laplace here. I mean, look at that kink in the line here, and then look at that pure inflow from the lake as well. So that is not good. We're definitely going to see a water spout on Lake Pontchartrain. I can definitely guarantee that. We'll definitely see a water spout here for sure. Like I said, that special marine warning is still in effect. So water spouts, wind gusts to nearly 50 knots, and small hail. So yeah, I can definitely see over Lake Pontchartrain, we're going to get definitely a water spout or two forming there. So definitely not good, guys. Definitely not good at all. I wish New Orleans had a better camera. Wish they had one at least at the top of a building or something, that looking off to the west, southwest here. That would be definitely interesting. Let me see if I can get one of these cameras to pop up. And unfortunately, some of these cameras are still down. So that sucks. Let me see here. Let's see if we can get this one. That camera is still down, unfortunately. Let's try EarthCam one more time. See what we can see here. Definitely not a lot of people walking around. And like I said, I hesitate to show some of these cameras because I don't like to show people's faces on the stream. And unfortunately, right now, as it stands, I don't have a way to block their faces out. So I definitely don't want to show their faces on stream. Let's see. Maybe I can get a different one here. Hi, Hopper. Let's see here. Dang, that camera is still offline. That sucks. That was such a good camera that we had going, too. I figured that that would last, but maybe the power's out or something happened there. Let's see here. Maybe we can get one. Maybe there's one. Let's see. Maybe we can get a camera. Webcams in Lake Pontchartrain. Maybe there's something here that we can see. That would definitely be pretty awesome if we can get a camera here going, for sure. Definitely want to get something going. I doubt it's going to be live, though. That's the only problem here. Yeah, that's definitely not live. Very interesting. But yeah, guys, so definitely be on the lookout here. Coming into, so it's exiting Laplace now. It is going to head right over to Lake Pontchartrain here. So the northern side of this, up through Mandeville and Madisonville. So definitely be on the lookout for water spouts for sure here, right inside the lake here. So definitely not a good situation. Definitely, if you're boating out there, definitely come ashore as quickly as you can. Definitely get out of the way of this storm system. So definitely not good. Let me see here. I definitely want to get. There's 22 webcams here. How packed is Bourbon Street right now? Let's see. Like I said, I hate to show Bourbon Street because of all the faces that are out there. I don't want to show faces on the stream, but maybe we can get lucky here. Let's see. All right, we're going to keep this up just in case. I'm sure people are going to be moving indoors here rather soon, so we'll definitely keep that camera in our back pocket. But definitely, guys, take a look at this this information that's coming in here. We still have that tornado warning. It expires in 21 minutes. This is heading into New Orleans. We also have that severe thunderstorm just crossing I-55 to the north of Laplace here, heading into Lake Pontchartrain. So it's going to definitely be very interesting to see what's going on. That storm's still in the same spot up towards Hattiesburg here, so definitely not a good situation. Let's see if we can look at the velocity measurements here. Still, it's really trying to form that flying eagle configuration here, guys. That is not good. This is a storm that is supposedly getting ready to head into New Orleans. But take a look at this. There's the eagle's beak, definitely trying to form there. We just need that V-notch to start forming, and it does look like it may start to form here. We just need that V-notch coming in. But we will see, guys. We will definitely see. See if we have correlation coefficient drops down here. Nothing in the way yet. So that is good news, at least for the time being. I'm definitely curious to see what's going on up here towards Lake Pontchartrain. It is certainly possible that we have something here definitely trying to form to the north and northeast of Laplace here, right along I-55. It could possibly develop into a potential water spout here, so we're going to have to watch this vigorously. So that's definitely not good here, guys. Definitely not good at all. Check out these storms over here to the east of New Orleans as well, near Hopedale. They definitely have a lot of curvature to them as well. These will be heading off to the northeast, eventually coming ashore near Gulfport and Bay St. Louis and Waveland here. So definitely potential for water spouts. Definitely a special marine warning is needed in these areas as these storms definitely cross into open waters here. But these storms are definitely getting their act together for sure. Lake Pontchartrain still has that special marine warning. We're still dealing with the same thunderstorm warnings that we were dealing with near Hattiesburg, all the way up down through Bogalusa, Franklinton, down through Mandeville. Mandeville, we're going to have to watch out as this storm is definitely going over the lake now. We're going to have to watch out for water spouts, and these could actually roar ashore and definitely form into actual tornadoes, land spouts. We're going to have to watch out for this. Let's see here. This radar image actually hasn't updated for a little bit. So we're going to have to figure out why that is. Let me go back to New Orleans real quick. New Orleans radar. I'm not very fond of the New Orleans radar, unfortunately. Let's see here. See if I can see base velocity here. It's definitely interesting. This tornado warning could possibly expire. We're going to have to watch out for this. I'm definitely watching this very heavily. Surprisingly, there's not a lot of lightning down to the southwest of New Orleans. So these storms that are coming in aren't going to have a lot of lightning with them, so that's good news here. But we're definitely going to have to watch out. Even up to the north of Laplace is getting slammed here, guys. So this is Lake Maurepas towards North Pass and Acres, right over Lake Pontchartrain here. Wallace Landing up through Madisonville and Mandeville, eventually into Covington. We're going to have to watch this very closely. You can definitely see this is trying to bow out I'm sorry, definitely try to create a hook echo here. So that's definitely not good. It's to the east of Laplace, heading over Lake Pontchartrain. We definitely get a major water spout definitely forming there. And it could come ashore as an actual tornado or land spout. So definitely not good news, folks. Definitely not good news at all. A little bit of rain heading into New Orleans right now. So this is heading into Wagaman and Harahan here, heading into Algiers and Gretna. You're going to have to watch this closely. We do have that bound weak echo region right over Raceland, so this storm is definitely trying to intensify once more, especially down to the south here. We have this hook echo trying to form. We also have a little bit of a hook echo trying to form in this messy segment here to the northwest of Lockport. So I have to watch this very closely. Surprisingly, not a lot of lightning in these storms, but if you guys in New Orleans look off to your northwest, you'll definitely see a lot of lightning in the air, especially towards Lake Pontchartrain. And here we go, guys. Look at this Boeing segment right here. This is not good. It's definitely trying to form a hook echo here just to the north of I-10, right over Lake Pontchartrain. So definitely getting its act together for sure. Let me try to loop this radar again, see if we can get more images. Yeah, it's definitely not good. All right, guys, I'm going to go check on something 1 minute. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely see. Let me stop the radar loop here. So the storms haven't come into New Orleans yet. These will be in New Orleans around 11:52, so we're going to have to watch out for this. It's going to be 10:52 Central Standard Time here, but take a look at this, guys. It's definitely not good. Still got that bound weak echo region. It's definitely not good. Dang, it's really trying to form. V-notch is coming in, sort of, but it's going into that wrong configuration there. But it's still possible. Let's see here. See if this tornado warning is still prominent right now. Yeah, so this is a squall line capable of producing both tornadoes and straight line wind damage, located over Raceland or 10 miles northeast of Huma, moving northeast at 55. Not a lot of lightning in this storm, as I said earlier, so that's definitely good news, at least in terms of severity. Unfortunately, we still have that tornado warning. We're going to have to watch up here towards Gulfport, Bay St. Louis, Waveland as well, down through Lake Catherine and Ansley, because these storms are going over open water. We're going to have to watch this carefully. But to the north of New Orleans, northwest of New Orleans, we have that storm going over Lake Pontchartrain. That's definitely not a good sign with this hook right here. It's definitely trying to form something, or probably a pretty decent water spout here. So that's definitely not good news. Definitely see those colors coming together here, the green and the blue. Have to watch this very carefully. Yeah, that's not good. This tornado warning may be allowed to expire. It might not get extended. We'll definitely keep our eye out on this. So it looks like about 10:58 p.m. the storm's going to come through, so we still have another 20 to 30 minutes or so. But definitely be on the lookout for sure. It's definitely not good. That severe thunderstorm warning has been allowed to expire to the northwest of Hattiesburg. A special weather statement is on the decline as well. We may not have much warnings after these two expire. So I have to keep an eye out on this for sure. Special weather statement issued to the north. So strong thunderstorms will impact portions of Jasper, Newton, Smith, Covington, southeastern Scott, Jones counties through 11 p.m. Tracking strong thunderstorms along a line. extending through Pulaski to 6 miles east of Mount Olive to near Improve, 40 mile per hour. We're still dealing with that tornado here. Unfortunately, look at this hook trying to form over Lake Pontchartrain. So definitely, it's certainly possible, and they actually have a special marine warning on it, specifically for waterspouts. So it's definitely not good. I let Dark Waters know that these storm systems are coming in, so I should send him a text, just so that way he knows. So it's definitely interesting. I had the perfect camera set up down in New Orleans, and the fucking oops. It looks like it went out, unfortunately.
Especially if the winds are down there, it's definitely gonna not good.
I mean, I have Bourbon Street here, or Cat's Meow balcony, but I don't want to show this because I show a lot of people's faces. But I had one up, and it's unavailable right now. So I'm like, dang it! It was perfect, as you can see how fast the clouds are moving.
Oh, that town's pronounced Thibodeau or Thibodeau.
Oh, okay, Thibodeau. Okay, yeah. Thibodeau. Okay, yeah, I had no idea. I'm terrible with pronouncing names. Unfortunately, these little cells that are coming through New Orleans, they might actually, well, fortunately, they might save New Orleans, actually, because this is actually going to create some convective inhibition. So definitely bring down those severe limits for sure.
That still might be bad news for G and LaFont and Granta there.
Oh, yeah. Especially right here, coming up through Lake Catherine and Ansley. We have these storms coming off of the Louisiana coastline here. And take a look at these. These are training, and they have curvature to them. So we're going to have to watch these later on tonight. Do Gulfport. If I stay up that late, I hope I can make it. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I really don't.
Yeah, it's the severe thunderstorm warning out as well.
Is it up to... Oh, that's to the north, right? Bogalusa? However you say that. So, for severe thunderstorm warning issued, 10:16, so 3 minutes ago. This is for St. Tammany Parish, southeastern Tangipahoa Parish, southern Washington Parish, and northwestern Pearl River County, and southern Mississippi and southeastern Louisiana till 11 p.m. So we got about 40 minutes left. Severe thunderstorm was located near Covington, moving northeast at 40. 60 mile per hour wind gusts and penny size, possibly some dime size, nickel size hail as well. This includes Slidell, Bogalusa, Covington, Abita Springs, Madisonville, Folsom, Sun, Bush, Lacombe, Enon, Crossroads, and West Lake Pontchartrain, Bowie. I hate that word, Bowie. It includes Interstate 12 between mile markers 49 and 80, so you can see how freaking wide that is. That's crazy. But look, if this tornado warning continues, it's going to go right through the same areas those two EF3s went through again. So if this continues,
this could be intense.
And look at that big ball forming on the bottom.
Lockport's about to get hammered.
Oh yeah, if this can actually swing around and create that RFD on the backside, it's definitely going to form a tornado for sure. Definitely not good news. Even this one down at the curvature at the south. That is not good. This one's bowing out Lake Pontchartrain. That kink. That is insane. So blue and green going together for sure. Definitely not good. Not good for Lake Pontchartrain, I'll tell you that. I would not want to be over the lake right now. That is a big freaking severe thunderstorm warning. Ooh, look at that. Covington and Madisonville, there's a nice kink coming in there. Even here as well, right over Lake Pontchartrain, is definitely forming something really interesting.
Oh, nice. They now have a slight risk for those areas tomorrow.
Nice. Like we said. Guys, if you didn't know, we're usually on top of the weather, and usually what we predict usually happens, so it's definitely pretty crazy. Not to boast, we're not trying to boast there, but we're just letting you know. We're usually leaps and bounds over some of the actual forecasters out there. But every forecaster has his or her quirks, so.
Yeah, you did a phenomenal job today keeping track of these stories.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that. It's been I'm starting to lose my voice actually because I've been talking so much. But it is what it is. If I can't talk at work, then I can't talk at work. It is what it is. It's going to be a rough day for some customers. I got to write stuff down.
Oh, Mondeville's about to get slammed.
Oh, God. I know. They're going to get hit. I mean, these two kinks are interesting. And then especially that little V-notch in the middle. If this could actually swing out just a little bit more, bow out, this would actually be the perfect Flying Eagle configuration with that V-notch starting to form there.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's
Special marine warning still. This tornado warning might be allowed to expire. It's only 7 minutes left. Yeah, definitely not good. But the surprising part is there's not a lot of lightning to the south. All the lightning is up towards Lake Pontchartrain. There's like no lightning down here. Oh man, that's a bad looking storm there. I don't like that curvature. Yeah. And all these storms kind of look the same as they go up. These are going to come ashore near Ansley, Jackson Landing, Burlington, North Side. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Unfortunately, I've been waiting for this moment all day for this severe weather. Like, it's just the anticipation alone. It's sort of the suspense of it all. It's definitely pretty crazy. It actually hasn't updated in 2 minutes. I don't know why this is taking forever, just for radar. Everybody's still walking around, downtown New Orleans. Looks like that guy was taking the trash out, though. He went around the corner. They have that sign strapped to the pool there, too.
It's probably a smart idea.
There's another cell coming to the south. This one.
Heading there from New Orleans.
Yeah, it's definitely not good. There's a bound weak echo region here, too. 2 of them. Oh, man. Phew, jeez. That's all. There it goes. It's starting to bow out there. Yeah, that is massive. If this bows out a little bit more, then it can get this going. Definitely have that flying eagle configuration for sure. Definitely starting to form here. I wouldn't be surprised if they issue a tornado warning. At least across Lake Pontchartrain and maybe into Mandeville, up through Slidell and I-12 here. Up through the Pearl River. Not good. Not good at all. So New Orleans, 11:58. Sorry, 10:58 technically, because they're an hour behind us. I keep forgetting that. Looks like this severe thunderstorm warning may be allowed to expire 5 minutes. But they do still have that special marine warning out. Tornado vortex signature up to the north in a special weather statement, that is. That's interesting. TVS. Tornado vortex signature up to the north. So that's up near Columbia and Hattiesburg. That's not good. Jeez. This right here and then this. That's just insane. Wow. Oh, here we go. Here comes that push forward. It's a slight push, but it might be enough. Dang it, man. I really wish I had... wow, everybody's really clearing out on Cat's Meow Balcony here.
Yeah, I can just see that wind.
They are a hardy people down there, man. They freaking... Like, everybody down there. They're definitely pretty awesome down in New Orleans, for sure. They don't care about the weather. Well, they do, but they, you know what I mean. They're very hardy. They deal with it, you know. So unfortunately, after Hurricane Katrina, that was, oh god, that was one of the worst storms ever. I don't know. This might actually come to an end. This tornado warning. It's set to expire here in 4 minutes. Might actually be expired already. Nope. Producing both tornadoes and straight line damaging winds. Ooh, the radar's not looking good though. Check that out. Look at this. Look at that like notch. And then it's literally forming that perfect notch here. It's not good on velocity. Did you see those? Oh yeah, here, I gotta show you. I can pull it up on stream actually. Check this out. So check this out, guys. This is from Deer Park earlier. Look at that velocity. Look at that debris ball, and there's the damage.
That's a huge debris.
Oh god, it was a little over a mile wide.
Is that PDS storm from earlier?
Yeah, that was the Deer Park. It took Deer Park took a direct hit. Reed Timmer was all over it. You know, it was definitely crazy. But yeah, that's just insane to see. I don't know. I think this storm's weakening a little bit. That's good though. It's good news for New Orleans right now. Don't let your guard down though, guys. Definitely do not let your guard down. This storm can definitely intensify rather quickly here.
And even if the tornado's gone, there's still potential for damaging straight line winds because this storm has a history of producing those already. So
exactly.
Even if the tornado warning is gone, you still got those 60, 70 mile an hour winds to deal with as well. So
oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be crazy.
Definitely do not let your guard down.
Yeah, that debris ball was massive. It was like insane to see. Yeah, the stream's lagging a little bit. It's still on that screen. That sucks. That's okay.
That is still getting massive. That.
Yeah, I mean, look at this line. Extending all the way down through like central Mississippi, down through down past the Gulf Coast. Not good. Not good, guys. But we're still okay. There's still some damaging winds definitely expected in New Orleans. That tornado warning may be allowed to expire. We'll see what happens here. 2 minutes. Normally, they don't really give you a message saying that it starts allowing to expire, but they haven't done that yet. I can see why, though. Some of the velocity measurements don't look good. I don't like the shape of the velocity here. I really don't. Well, actually, you know what? It's starting to downgrade. Man, it is coming in quickly. And there's the interaction zone there. Jeez. I think Pontchartrain's getting nailed. It's going to head... Mandeville's about to get hit very hard by this storm. Special marine warning. I'm so surprised they do not have a tornado warning on that Lake Pontchartrain storm yet. I mean, look at these structures. Like, there's a million of them coming up. And they all look the same. Every structure looks the same.
Those ones down there look like they're the strongest.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. They're definitely going over open waters. The warm waters of the Gulf. Much like a hurricane, you know? Definitely pretty crazy. Just on a very small scale. Well, I guess I shouldn't say small, but smaller than a hurricane at least. 10:50, 20 more minutes until it comes into the heart of New Orleans here. Let's see here. Yeah, check it out. Everybody's clearing out. My man right here looks like Lil Wayne. He's been looking like Lil Wayne all day. Maybe. This dude right here, he's been looking like Lil Wayne all day. Oh, there it goes. There goes the tornado warning. It has been allowed to expire. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the tornado warning and severe thunderstorm warning for New Orleans has been allowed to expire, but do not let your guard down. We still have some straight line winds coming in.
Absolutely.
And here comes the lightning. Not good.
Well, that again, whenever that one expired before the tornado warning before this one was allowed to expire, and like 10 minutes later, it was
Shot up,
for this, and I'm like, oh, I spoke too soon. I came back with a vengeance. So
I swear that looked like Lil Wayne standing down there on Cat's Meow balcony. Pretty cool. Man, I would love to... Oh, there it is. There it is. Tornado warning. Here we go, guys. So this is actually for the city of New Orleans now. And for Kenner, this is the northwestern and western side of New Orleans, guys. Oh, my.
Here we go. So this is the National Weather Service just issued a tornado... In New Orleans, has just issued a tornado warning for central St. Charles Parish in southeastern Louisiana, north central Fortune Parish in southeastern Louisiana, and northwestern Jefferson Parish in southeastern Louisiana until 11:15 Central Standard Time, and at 10:29 Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorms can be capable of producing both thunderstorms and straight-line winds were located near Bayou Gouche, or 10 miles south of Hahnville, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. So this is radar indicated right now. So the area of the storm will be near Belt and Lillian around 10:40 Central Standard Time. Alma, St. Rose, and Distarin around 10:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. Avondale, Jefferson, Harahan, Elmwood, River Ridge, Wagaman, and Bridge City around 10:50 Central Standard Time. So this is definitely be on the lookout for this storm right here. So it's intensifying again. Oh God, there's a new mezzo right in the middle. So yeah, guys, we got that new mezzo here. Let me actually type in the chat here. Oops, I spelled tornado right. And please, I hope I do not take fiber now. That would be very bad. Yes, you need to take pills.
Western. If you put like hashtags in the chat, does it actually show up as a hashtag?
It might.
I wonder. Oops. Of course, I got rid of the chat. That's not good. Oh man, that is not good, guys. We have that tornado warning for New Orleans. This is actually for. Unfortunately, that EF3 went through West Wago. This is actually up towards the northwest of that. Unfortunately, so this is near Kenner, Lakeview, Harahan. Not good. Not good at all. And we are here live, guys. Definitely tracking this storm for you. That's definitely not good. Man.
That tailing out effect right there.
Oh, I know. That's insane. That could be something there. This is the same. Yeah, it's the same thunderstorm warning there. So not good, guys. Tornado warning for western and northwestern New Orleans. So definitely get to cover immediately. This is going to head over Lake Salvador here and eventually up through. Let me see here. I have no idea how to say that. Lake Catauchi. I don't know. That's I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Catauchi, yeah. Wagaman, Harahan, West Wago as well.
Like Doc Waters, where we need you to pronounce these things. You live there.
I can't pronounce them. It's going through Jefferson, Meteor here, right through I-10 here. Fortunately, I-10 has seen a lot today, so that's definitely not good. I'm curious. Let's see. This could be something here. Right in here. Somewhat of a correlation coefficient drop near Bayou Gauche. Definitely not good, guys. Let me take a look at base velocity as well. Definitely looks more of a wind event at the moment, but it could definitely produce here. Look at that. Here we go. Lake Pontchartrain's getting hit. That could be a tornado right there. Actually, that could be the beginnings of one. Yep. There's definitely a water spout on Lake Pontchartrain right now. I have no doubt. Correlation coefficient really is going to do much for us, but no, maybe it is. Actually, there is a water spout actually on Lake Pontchartrain right now. Right in there. Heading up towards Mandeville and eventually over into Lacombe here. So if you guys live there, definitely be on the lookout. We have the potential for a water spout. This is not good. Damn, my voice went out for a second there. And so just to reiterate, this is for Central St. Charles Parish, North Central Lafourche Parish, and Northwestern Jefferson Parish, and Southeastern Louisiana includes the western and northwestern side of New Orleans here. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing both tornadoes and straight-line wind damage. We're located over Bayou Gauche, or 10 miles south of Hanville, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. So dangerous storm will be near Bout and Luling around 10:40, so 4 minutes. Ama, St. Rose, and Destrehan around 10:45. Avondale, Jefferson, Harahan, Elmwood, River Ridge, Wagaman, and Bridge City around 10:50. West Wago around 10:55, and Meteor around 11 p.m., guys. So definitely please get to your tornado shelter immediately if you live in the city of New Orleans on the western side. This is definitely not good. And unfortunately, this tornadic storm is actually going to impact the New Orleans Armstrong Airport as well. Not good. I keep hearing something. You hear something?
Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. Might be Hopper though, but
maybe.
Then again, I heard some weird rustling when I came in. When I stepped out when I first came home.
Outside?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It spooked the hell out of me.
Was it in the bushes again?
Yeah.
Like up to the top?
It was not towards like the top, but like to the side, like where that fence is.
There's always some kind of weird activity going. We always got creatures roaming around out here. I don't know what they are, but there's something roaming around. Hang on, guys. We're gonna go check this situation here really quickly. Definitely something roaming around. Hang on. We'll be right back in a minute. Yeah, I don't know. Some kind of weird activity going on outside. There's always some weird stuff happening up here in Pittsburgh. Well, technically not Pittsburgh, but yeah, guys, this is going to head into New Orleans. It's going to head into, actually, it's going to impact much of New Orleans here. The main threat's actually going to be on the western and northwestern side of New Orleans. We're going to have to watch this very closely. This is still radar indicated. So about Luling around 10:40, so a minute from now. Alma, St. Rose, Destrehan around 10:45. Avondale, Jefferson, Harahan, Elmwood, River Ridge, Wagaman, and Bridge City around 10:50. Westwego 10:55, and Medier around 11, as well as the New Orleans Armstrong Airport. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Not good, guys. Definitely not good at all. Ooh. There it is right there. It's sitting right there. That water spout.
Yeah, that main huge. Well, the crossover.
Yeah.
Right there.
That is not good. Do have a water spout over there. It is right there. Yep. Here we go, guys. There is another one coming in. This is to the southeast of Mandeville here. Bless you. Near Castine Point and Big Branch here. Getting ready to cross I-190 here. We definitely have that water spout. Definitely coming in. And I don't see much of a correlation drop here. Just a little bit. Not too much, though, so that's good news. Oh, jeez. That's really starting to bow out. That is not good, guys. Not good for New Orleans again, unfortunately. Like we said, we said there was going to be a tornado warning for New Orleans. So definitely have to watch out for that. Like we said yesterday. We're actually pretty good. we're getting pretty good. Wow.
We got the winter that's not right heading towards us our way tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Unfortunately, it's going to come in while I'm at work. So that's not going to be good. Oh my God. Look at this segment, guys. This is going to head right into New Orleans here. The lightning is starting to pick up again.
Could be some big straight line wind gusts there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'll be surprised.
Wow, no, sorry. I was sorry. No, I was saying, like, wow. Sorry, no, I wasn't saying sure or anything. Sorry.
Will not be surprised if we see any
oh, God.
microburst here in New Orleans.
90-mile-per-hour winds possible. Whoa.
Impressive.
Yeah, no, sorry, I wasn't shushing you. Sorry, I was saying, whew, like, like, holy hell. Oh, that might not be good there. I'm not liking that. This is most likely hail up towards Bayou, but this down here, that's definitely not. I don't think that's correlated with hail. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, good Lord. Holy crap. Yeah, there's an inflow notch right there, too. That V notch right there. Well, you know what? I got to look at velocities again, because that's... Wouldn't be surprised if these were on the uptick. Come on. Don't lag on me now.
You were with him for so long. And
I know, right? It's been going strong for like 6 hours. So I definitely appreciate you guys being with me for the 6-hour-long stream in 3 parts today. So yeah, we've officially crossed at least the 6-hour mark now. So let's actually, I'm going to see how long we've been on here for. Let me see. Does that say? I started at 9:40, and it's 11:40 now. So pretty good. 2 hours. Wow. Yeah, I'm not liking this storm system at all. Definitely raining out there. Legends. I'm telling you, just absolute legends.
Rain or shine, they always want to look for a good time.
Hell yeah, they do. Is it actually raining or doing something outside here too? I could probably look at that real quick. Oh, new tornado. There it is. There's that water spout. There's that water spout coming ashore here, guys. So this was issued 10:42, so just a minute ago. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing tornado is located along the Combe or 12 miles southeast of Covington, moving northeast at 45. This is a waterspout that was definitely over Lake Pontchartrain that has come ashore. This will be near Lacombe in about 7 minutes. This includes Interstate 12 between mile markers 69 and 76. Definitely not good, guys. That waterspout is coming ashore down here. Definitely right near Lacombe, so we're going to have to watch this very, very closely. There it is. It's still offshore. It's definitely there. Let me see if we can get correlation coefficient here. A little bit. Not much in the way, but you could definitely see on the the velocities that it's definitely there. Take a look at velocities. Still need to come up a little bit. This is a little concerning though, that little hook coming out. So that's, oops, I already did that. Let me look at base velocity. Yeah, so it'll be right in there. Storm relative velocity, yep, right in here. So near Lake Cataoche. Hope I'm pronouncing that right.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, there's something right here. It's possible we could get a tornado definitely developing here, guys. So we have to watch out for this. Wow. Jeez. That is not good. I don't like this interface either. There's a big feeder band. It's not good. Energy transfer down to the south, which would take this system back into the same areas that it was hit before. I'm surprised this isn't observed yet. This actual tornado warning up here to the north. Somebody has to see this water spout out here. There's two of them actually. There's two water spouts out here. Somebody has to see one of these. Take a look at base velocity. Yeah, they're showing up. Very yeah, there's maybe just one maybe, but it's showing up. It's definitely showing up there. It looks like hail on shore. It's hard to tell correlation coefficient over water though.
That's true.
About differential phase, a little bit. It's more to the north where the hail is. So yeah, there's this is definitely correlated. This is coming through Lacombe here, guys. This is going to head to the northeast and east up towards Hickory, towards St. Tammany Corner and Florinville. Let's go back down to the south again for the New Orleans storm. It's definitely, unfortunately, the southern end is actually gaining a little bit of strength. So you might see this tornado warning shift a little bit to the south. Still radar indicated. I'm surprised. I'm shocked because there's going to be something forming in here. Velocities. Yeah, I mean, I don't like that hook at the bottom of that. It is not good. There's that little feeder band of instability also.
Yeah.
Actually, is that the lake?
That might be the lake.
Yeah, okay. I was like, wait a minute, there's a little bit of feeder. That's a cool feeder band. Never seen one like that before.
Oh yeah, that's the
Yeah. Summit Beach. I don't like spectrum width that much. I do, but I don't at the same time. Volume of particles, and I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me how spectrum width is actually useful. Look at Lakeview, New Orleans, and see what we look like. Lakeview, New Orleans. All right. Let me see here. There we go. Yeah, you're about to get slammed. This is definitely coming in. Almost in that tornado warning, so we're gonna have to watch out for that there. Just to the north of I-610 there and I-10 junction there. But it's definitely coming in. You can definitely see this massive rain shield coming in. Very, very copious amounts of precipitation. Look at that dropping behind this as well.
And to reiterate, even if there is no tornado in the area, there's definitely going to be the possibility of damaging straight line wind gusts, possible microbursts, definitely heavy rain, blinding rain. So definitely, oh wow.
I'm not liking that.
It could be almost 2020 all over again.
I'm not liking this. I am not liking that here, guys. That could definitely be setting the stage for potential tornadic development. This is not good. So this storm is actually going to be traveling here through the neighborhoods, Medier Road, Bonnabelle Boulevard, Oak Lawn Drive as well.
Pontchartrain Expressway, Florida Boulevard, Veterans Boulevard, West End Boulevard there. Marine, something Canal, Lake Avenue.
Yeah, it's definitely not looking good. We have that inflow notch here as well. But yeah, sorry, let me go back up to north again. There's a little bit of an extension too. I don't like that extension. So yeah, right next to Lakeview.
Yeah,
You guys are about to get hammered here. It looks like there's something trying to form. Actually, it moved off to the north now. So this is to the east of Lakeview, near Gentilly Terrace, up through Milneburg here. So definitely looks like something trying to form there. Definitely some changing in direction of the wind there. So definitely very interesting. No sign of tornado at the moment. So that's good news. But yeah, Lakeview is almost in the tornado warning there. If not even basically almost in the tornado warning here. So right between West End Boulevard and Lake Avenue here, definitely getting very, very close. He said, yep, right around the corner. I'm going outside. I want to see this.
Yeah, if you definitely want to take some film, we definitely love to see.
Yeah, we'd definitely love to see if you take any film, definitely for sure. Man, I don't like that wraparound. That wraparound is not looking good because this is going to go right up through New Orleans and Lakeview here. That wraparound is very intense. Yeah, and then look at that right there. That little sort of blip showing up. It could be a fluke in the radar, but it's not. If you look at storm relative velocity there, it's definitely not good. Correlation coefficient, there is a drop.
Oh, it's a new special marine.
Oh, okay. I'm curious. If this is not hail, this could be certainly it's a little bit of hail. It's not. I don't think it's enough to cause that amount of drop though. That's a pretty big drop. Still radar indicated 25 minutes. So this storm system is definitely moving very slowly. And look at that wraparound down to the south, down towards Wagaman. No, but yeah, not good. Definitely not good. Let me get a little bit more here. He said, oh, the rain started. Be right back. Yeah, definitely, no problem. Definitely a lot of heavy rain coming in for sure. Definitely some winds as well. So that is not good. Tornado warning still ongoing here, so let's just reiterate this. Definitely curious to see. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Avondale, moving northeast at 45. So this will be near Jefferson, Bridge City, Elmwood around 10:55, Mediaire around 11. Locations impact include the New Orleans Armstrong Airport. This includes Interstate 10 in Louisiana between mile markers 223 and 230. But this is definitely not good. This is actually coming through Jefferson and Holly Grove here. So definitely not good. Ooh, I don't like this. Look at these two appendages. These are very interesting appendages as well.
Yeah, Lakeview's about to get into the heavier.
Oh yeah, Lakeview, you got definitely getting into the heavier stuff here. So definitely not good. But yeah, here comes the heavy rain. Just tracking right along I-10 and the I-610 junction here. Eventually into Gentilly Terrace and Gentilly Woods and Milneburg here, Pontchartrain Beach, which has a special marine warning. Severe thunderstorms capable of producing waterspouts located along a line extending from near Mandeville to Kenner, moving east at 20 knots. Definitely not good. Can't tell if that's wind or not. Might be an airplane, I guess.
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah, it's airplane.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say, man, that's a lot of wind.
I was like, good lord.
We going to get a tornado here?
Awesome.
That'd be insane. But yeah, this back end of this is not looking good. I don't like this weak echo region that's forming in the middle of this band near West Wago here. I do not like that at all. And I don't like that correlation coefficient drop that's happening there as well. So that's definitely not good. Let me see here. That tornado warning still going strong up to the north as well. It's more linear in structure, but unfortunately you still have those bookend vortices and those kinks that are coming out. We definitely have to keep an eye out on that. But yeah, you guys, and definitely Lakeview here, just to the north of New Orleans here, northwestern New Orleans, definitely getting hammered with rain. It's definitely not a good situation. I'm still not liking these two appendages coming out. and this like energy transfer that's happening as well. I mean, there's a lot going on here. Yeah, it's very interesting for sure. So definitely potential for water spouts along in Lake Pontchartrain here, so we have to watch out for that. This is right along the junction of I-10 and I-610 here, so we have to watch out for this. Lakeview, Indian Beach, Bucktown, West End, Millenburg, Pontchartrain Beach, Gentilly Woods, Seabrook, and Pine Village. So definitely be on the lookout for that. So definitely not good. I don't like these two appendages though. These, especially the one on the back side of this storm system, that's really starting to look really odd. Especially with this drop in the back. Still, I'm not sure if that's just a fluke in the velocities, but I mean, if you take a look at storm relative velocity, it's not a fluke. They're definitely going together very, very rapidly there. Not good. So far, this tornado warning hasn't been allowed to be extended yet. Still ongoing for another 20... let's see here. This is until... Oh, we got the new radar image. Wow.
They're getting slammed right now.
Oh, man. That is a lot of rain. So Gentilly Terrace, we have a little bit of that, a little bit of rotation showing up once again. So that's definitely not good. We're looking at wind speeds about possibly between 45 and 60 miles per hour. Definitely happening out there. So definitely be on the lookout for that. There's a little bit of a mezzo starting to form over Lake Pontchartrain, so there's a little bit of an energy transfer to the northeast. So we're going to have to keep an eye out on this. So how you doing, DW? Definitely hope you're doing well in this storm. It definitely looks like it's a very strong storm coming in. And look at this. Look at that appendage coming in also down to the south.
Might be something down there too. Have to put washer warning stuff. I'm surprised this is not at least on a severe washer warning down there.
Yeah, exactly. Almost a flying U configuration too. That's definitely not good. I don't like that little appendage there at the top. You can see that push of the winds. So this is right down to the south of West Wago here, and you can see that big push also up towards Lakeview and Gentilly Terrace as well. Just in the heart of New Orleans here, so definitely not good. There are some cells behind this, but it definitely looks like they are tracking off down to the southeast, so that's good news. Tornado still going strong. Tornado warning still going strong up to the north as well. This is for central St. Tammany Parish in southeastern Louisiana. So okay, we're producing tornadoes and straight line winds. We're going to have to keep an eye out on that as well. And we do have that special marine statement as this storm actually tracks over the lake as well. So definitely not good. Still have that tornado warning for 19 minutes. So we're definitely keeping an eye out on this for sure. That is definitely not good. Gulfport's getting ready to get slammed as well by some storms. Hattiesburg has a special weather statement now too. Take a look at that. Impact portions of Forest and Lamar counties. Doppler radar is tracking strong thunderstorm near Pineborough. Moving east at 55. Winds in excess of 40. This is near Hattiesburg, Petal, West Hattiesburg, Purvis, Pine Ridge, Rawls Springs, Oak Grove, Sunrise, and Macedonia. Yeah, I'm not liking that. Noah's arc level rain out at the beach. Oh, I bet. This is a lot of rain. This is a ton of rain here. We can actually see some Doppler estimates here. Let's see here. Well, actually, we should take a look at storm total. So we're talking about quarter an inch to a half an inch of rain. But yeah, I can definitely see definitely picking up an inch, half an inch to an inch of rain from this storm system for sure.
Oh, we got a severe thunderstorm warning.
Do we?
Yep. Eastern Tammany Parish and southeastern Louisiana, Hancock County, and southern.
I'm guessing that's for this storm, most likely, right?
It says Mississippi, isn't it? So,
oh, well then it's this one.
Yep,
Whoa.
That's a huge portion.
That is a mass. Oh man, look at that hook coming down too. I do not like that. First, I'm going to take a look at the velocity measurements once again here, just to look. Yeah, there's a little bit of rotation up towards Huntington Park. There's a little bit of rotation there, and up towards Gentilly Terrace as well. Right now, it's not enough for me to say that, yes, that is a tornado, but it's certainly possible that we could get some brief spin-ups here. Definitely some hail. Let me see here. Yeah, we're looking at a little bit of hail here. So this is between 13.48 kilograms per meter squared. That's about nickel size hail there. Possibly penny size, down to penny size. But yeah, definitely be on the lookout for some hail there as well. There's that inflow notch coming in towards Broadmoor, down into New Orleans here, up towards Gentilly Terrace. Lakeview definitely getting slammed with rain. Noah's Ark level rain for sure. I could definitely see that. It's probably pretty insane out here near Pontchartrain Beach.
That was good to Pine Village, Seabrook there, Plum Orchard, Green Boulevard West. Then eventually getting to Tamarone, so definitely be on the lookout there for definitely heavy rain.
I said everything just stopped. Yeah, I mean, backside of the storm is definitely near the Lakeview area, definitely to your mid-air to the south of I-10 here. Yeah, definitely right in this area. Definitely a lull in the activity here. So that's good news. A little bit of light, moderate rain behind the storm system, but nothing crazy, at least at this point. We do have that extension of that severe thunderstorm warning for 46 minutes. This is for until 11:45 p.m. So this is for Eastern St. Tammany Parish, Tammany Parish, Hancock County and Pearl River County. This is southeastern Louisiana and southern Mississippi here. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, penny-sized hail, and possible tornadoes. This includes Slidell, Pecan, Waveland, Poplarville, Diamond Head, Pearl River, Kiln, Burlington, Shoreline Park, Stennis Space Center, McNeil, Lacombe, and Slidell Airport. And a lot of interstate definitely affected here. So this is definitely not a good situation. You can definitely see that tornado warning still ongoing. Surprisingly, that tornado warning down here in New Orleans still has 15 minutes. I do believe they're going to expire that very soon. But definitely there was a lot of rain that came through there. Yeah, right now it does look like that storm DW has moved on to the east, at least at that location near Lakeview. So it has moved on. But let's see here. There's a little bit of activity back behind this, but definitely it's probably not in the way of any severe weather at this point. So it does look like the severe weather has moved on to the east, at least that location there. So definitely finna play Call of Duty. Yeah, that's a good way, definitely, to end the night for sure. I haven't played Call of Duty in such a long time. It's been, man, I don't even know. It's been like maybe 2 years, maybe.
I play some COD Mobile sometimes.
Do you?
You play COD Mobile? That's mainly the mobile game, pretty much. I know you have a couple of them come out. Just sometimes I get some controversial with this, but some of y'all out there in the Call of Duty community can be a little bit toxic sometimes. So no offense to any of y'all out there, but I've seen some stuff and I heard some stuff. So I'm just gonna put it at that.
Man, whenever I used to play online, I used to play SOCOM Navy SEALs, if any of you guys remember that. That was like the OG game back in the day. I loved SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs. That was a freaking fantastic game. What other game? Call of Duty, man. I used to play Nuketown a lot. That was my favorite map.
Mercenaries was a fun series there for the original Xbox Mercenaries.
Oh, yeah.
1 and 2, that was a good one.
Yeah, I remember that thing. Yeah.
Well, they actually used like the cards represent like the terrorist rankings, so almost like a real life. So that was kind of cool to play on that.
Nice. I'm trying to think what was the game. Man, I can't remember. Ooh.
Hello. Well, just when you think it's done, it comes back with vengeance.
All right, so off to the east of New Orleans here, including the city of New Orleans. Yeah, definitely Dark Daughters. Definitely have a good night for sure. Yeah, we could definitely talk this week. That's definitely no problem at all. I usually get off of work around 1:30-ish. So yeah, that's no problem. Definitely, either way it goes, I can give you a call or you can give me a call, whichever you want to do. That's no problem at all.
I'm off the next 2 days as well, so definitely.
Yeah, so yeah, that's no problem. If you let us know whenever you have some free time and stuff. Definitely shoot me a text or shoot me a call or vice versa. I can do the same. But yeah, that's no problem. We'll definitely talk. Definitely stay safe and definitely have a good night. Thank you for joining us as well. Definitely thank you for sharing that information as well. We definitely appreciate that. It's definitely pretty insane out there in terms of severe weather. But we do have this new tornado warning here issued off to the east.
There we go. So this tornado warning has been issued from the National Weather Service in New Orleans, and it is for northwestern St. Bernard Parish in southeastern Louisiana, Orleans Parish in southeastern Louisiana, north central Jefferson Parish in southeastern Louisiana, and northwestern
Black Mines, Black something.
Plaquemines Parish
I'm gonna go
in
with that.
southeastern Louisiana until 11:45 Central Standard Time. At 10:59 Central Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing both tornadoes and extensive straight-line wind damage were located along a line extending from near Grenta to Estelle to Jean Lafitte, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. So this is currently still radar indicated, and this dangerous storm will be located near Clement, Chalamet, Arabi, Moreau, Violet, and Poydras around 11:10 Central Standard Time. New Orleans and East New Orleans around 11:15. So definitely, guys, in New Orleans area, you guys got about 10 minutes before this storm gets to you guys. If you haven't yet already, get your storm shelter. If you don't have a storm shelter, make sure you guys are way far away from windows, and definitely give yourself plenty of space in between you and the outside as possible. I suggest a bathroom and a tub. Just give yourself plenty of sturdiness away from
a staircase or something.
Even under a staircase, definitely.
Definitely not good.
So these include the following interstates as well: Interstate 10 in Louisiana between mile markers 234 and 256, Interstate 510 between mile markers 1 and 3, and Interstate 610 between mile markers 3 and 4.
Yeah, it's definitely a very strong situation. I'm surprised they actually issued that tornado warning on it. This one's still ongoing too.
Wow.
I guess we're just gonna let that one expire. I'm curious what they're seeing here. I see a little bit of it, but I'm just very curious what they're seeing. So yeah, tornado warning definitely for New Orleans, guys. This is for the eastern side of New Orleans, so we're going to have to watch this very carefully. Brief spin-ups can definitely occur, especially right in here down to the south of Gretna. You can definitely see that area of convergence there, especially with that inflow coming in. This storm can definitely ingest streamwise vorticity very quickly. So it can take that horizontal vortices that are out in front and definitely stretch them into the vertical and create tornadoes. Definitely not a good situation. I kind of want to switch back to velocity here because I think this one is kind of screwing with me a little bit. Let me see here. Let's go back to color tables. Let's go to... We can go to default. I don't really like default though. Radar Lab's cool for that. I think Radar Lab's okay for the... This default one though, I'm not really liking it. Not really liking it. I don't know though, maybe the default one is the best one because all these other ones are a little bland. Even that one is too, but that's alright. Tornado warning, that's just insane. So yeah, this is for northwestern St. Bernard Parish, Orleans Parish, north central Jefferson Parish, and northwestern Plaquemines Parish in southeastern Louisiana. This is until 11:45, so we still have a long time for this tornado warning to expire. So it's definitely not good news. So right in between here, Lakeview, you guys actually weren't in a tornado warning, so that's pretty interesting to see for sure. But we definitely have those warnings definitely ongoing here. Some of these winds up here are going to be insane. Absolutely insane. It's probably a little bit off, but, still. Like we said the other night, there was definitely going to be tornado warnings issued in New Orleans, and that's exactly what's happening here. Look at that hook forming right there. It's almost starting to become a classic hook. The only thing is that I don't like this appendage that it's hooked to. If it wasn't hooked to anything, it would be a lot easier to stretch this out. So if you live in Stella all the way through Karen Avaran, maybe, along Highway 23 and Highway 39 here, definitely be on the lookout. We could definitely have possible spin-ups here, so we're going to have to watch this very carefully. It's certainly possible, but definitely not good, guys. Definitely not good at all. Correlation coefficient, possibly right in there. Unless this is hail, this could be hail. Maybe. It's not directly correlated with it, but it's definitely possible we could see some hail there. Wow. Look at that inflow notch. Right there. That's insane. Oh, man, I'm losing my damn voice. 1208. I'm curious. Sorry to switch gears here real quick. What the hell? Okay. Something weird happened there. I'm just curious to see what's going on in the Pittsburgh area. There it is. We need winter weather radar. Yep, there's that mix in rain coming in. This is well to the south still. In West Virginia and Ohio. Not looking forward to that. We'll see how that turns out later on today.
That's going to be a very interesting day for sure.
Cool, yeah, we could definitely talk to Dark Waters this week.
Yeah,
I'm definitely interested to see what he has to say.
Hope he's not too bad about that Call of Duty reference, because they can be a little...
What, Call of Duty?
Yeah, I've heard some stories, I've heard some things. I know it's not the entire community, but there's a small percentage that likes to ruin it for everybody else, so definitely...
Nah, Dark Waters is probably a beast at Call of Duty.
Oh, absolutely.
He probably destroys people at that game.
Absolutely. And I just have a saying, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but like what you like, don't be a... Well, I would say the PG version. Like what you like, don't be a jerk. Pretty much.
What, for some people in the Call of Duty community?
Just in general.
Oh, yeah. Stella and Carnavan, yeah. But yeah, thank you, Dark Waters. Definitely appreciate you joining us. That was awesome. I'm glad that you're safe, hopefully, tonight from the severe weather for sure. It was getting a little hairy there for a couple minutes.
Yeah, for sure.
But definitely not good.
It's interesting to see how it just got sandwiched between the two tornadoes.
Yeah.
Actually not included itself.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, it was almost included in a special marine warning, which is really weird because the lake is still, like, I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 10 blocks away, 15 blocks away.
Very interesting for sure.
I'm not really sure what the criteria is of that. But yeah, we have this ongoing tornado warning, guys. Definitely not good. So yeah, shout out to everybody that joined us tonight. Definitely appreciate that. Let me go back through. Definitely thanks, brother, for joining me at work.
Absolutely. What a visit for the world.
Definitely shout out to my mom. Definitely thank you for joining us here. Definitely shout out to Dark Waters as well. I know Marlene was in here and Joni was in here at one point as well. Definitely thank you guys for joining us. We definitely appreciate that. We're going to see how much longer I can go without losing my voice entirely, because I do feel like that. I feel that like tension.
Yeah, we still got tomorrow too for Carolina. So
I know.
It could be another day of severe weather for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what Dark Waters has to say this week.
Absolutely.
My mom still has to tell the alien story the encounter that she had. It's definitely a very interesting encounter.
I've definitely heard that story too. Definitely an amazing, just to a T of detail.
No, I know. That's why I was like, wow, that's insane. I wonder what Dark Waters would think of that story. Definitely interested to hear his opinion on that.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we still have this, guys, is heading towards Chalmette, Arabi or Arabi, Meru, maybe, Violet, and Poydras, I guess, 11:10. So that was 2 minutes ago. New Orleans and East New Orleans around 11:15. So 3 more minutes, guys. So definitely be on the lookout for this ongoing situation. Velocities are still looking like a damaging wind threat. They should just issue a severe thunderstorm warning on this. I don't think they should have extended the tornado warning. I don't really see the. I mean, I see the kinks in the line. Yes, I see the rotation, but I don't see the need for a tornado warning at this point. This should definitely be a severe thunderstorm warning for sure, unless I'm not seeing something here. Maybe I'm missing something here. Base velocity. Oh, yeah, okay, maybe I am missing a little something there. There's the mezzo. It's not dynamically piping down to the surface, though, because there's not a clear slot. There's not a bound weak echo region. There's a weak echo region, but it's not enough. At least I don't think. Jeez, there's big inflow. Bet you that's a nice shelf cloud. I wonder if that camera's back. I bet you that camera's back up again. That'd be so bad if that camera's up. Not that one. Where was it? I can't remember. Hi.
Hello.
Oops, sorry. Hi. Yep. Yeah, I don't remember where I was on that camera.
I think that was a kitty cat something on there. No, that's not kitty cat. That was the other one.
Yeah, I can't remember where I was with that first camera that I found.
Oh, sorry. Almost got crushed by my.
Bumper, get down. Let's see here. Maybe it's in this one. Nope. Dang, where did I find that?
Yeah, it looks like it's almost sell out of New Orleans right now.
Oh, yeah.
So look, they're about to be in the clear, which is good news.
It wasn't Earth Cam. Because that's Bourbon Street. Man, everybody cleared out. Everybody said, oh, hell nah. Everybody's gone. That's cool. Man, that tornado warning is still ongoing for another minute.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually is allowed to expire this time, would it be?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to expire for sure.
Then I say that it's something.
Only that Gulfport Bay St. Louis storm as well. No severe, no lightning. This may start to wane throughout the night, unfortunately.
Pick up back again further.
I mean, that's very strong right there. I don't like that. Yeah, it's definitely going to pick up for that slight risk. We can definitely talk about that slight risk real quick. Let me actually pull that up. At least the data for it. Let's see here. This would be under severe weather. Oops, all the way up. Severe weather. Day 2. Wow.
So yeah, definitely a nice.
Holy crap.
So it's going all the way from Richmond, Virginia, all the way down to Tallahassee, Florida.
Yeah.
Tallahassee there, and even,
That's insane. So this is for tomorrow, guys.
yep, so there is a.
Sorry.
Oh, that's not good. So there's a slight risk of severe weather from parts of northern Florida into the eastern Carolinas. So a risk for damaging winds will exist across parts of the southeast. On Wednesday, isolated tornadoes will be possible over the eastern Carolinas by late afternoon. And from Florida, the Florida Panhandle to far southwest Georgia early in the day. So the synopsis, a large-scale trough will exist over much of the central and eastern continental U.S. on Wednesday, and a strong leading wave. Oh,
sorry.
no worries.
My bad.
Oh, no worries.
Leading wave, okay.
Yeah, long leading wave move from the Ohio Valley into the northeast by Thursday morning. Low pressure will move from Kentucky into Ohio during the day, with a cold front pushing east towards the Appalachians. Meanwhile, a warm front will lift rapidly north across Georgia and the Carolinas with 60-degree Fahrenheit dew points.
Ooh.
Yeah, so definitely
Strong.
yeah, absolutely. Warm advection will be aided by a strong 57 knot low level jet overspraying the warm sector. So from the Florida Panhandle into southern Georgia, storms are likely to be ongoing along the cold front near the Alabama-Georgia border and into the Gulf of Mexico. And some of the Cape values will be under a few hundred milligrams per joules per kilogram. Will exist early Wednesday with the SRH value of 300 to 400.
380 is already now.
Oof, so definitely with the common. This will support a tornado risk as well as damaging winds with the line as the upper system lifts away. The primary tornado risk is expected to maximize in the 12Z to 18Z time frame. So look at the chart real quick.
12Z is... Oh, this is like morning.
Oh, wow.
This is 8 a.m. to 18. 18 is 2 p.m.
So this could be a morning event, so definitely...
Yeah.
Oof.
That's not good.
No. Looks okay. The SB Cape further east into northern Florida. Still a few severe gusts may occur during the afternoon as the frontal convection shifts east and boundary layer wind speeds remain strong. Mid-little raps will become poor, limiting strong severity. So the Carolinas, I definitely got some relatives out there, so this is for you guys. A plume of mid-60-degree Fahrenheit dew point will stream northward off the Atlantic and into the eastern Carolinas during the afternoon as a line of convection approaches from the west. These storms are expected to increase in intensity as they encounter the higher dew points, resulting in severe wind and tornado potential and a QLCS.
QLCS.
I don't like this.
System squall line tornadoes.
I like this. Might have to call my grandmother.
Yeah.
Just make sure they're okay. Grandparents down there. Shout out to them. Shout out to my friend Jake, who's in Wilmington, North Carolina. So definitely shout out to you guys as well. Definitely stay safe out there tomorrow morning as these storms are expected to anticipate there.
Ooh, I'm not liking that second to last line there either.
I don't like that. And effective SRH values of 300 to 400. I don't like that. Expected over eastern North Carolina. Forecasting signing suggesting dew points at or 65 will clearly support surface base inflow.
Dew points above 65 degrees Fahrenheit. That's freaking
I don't
massive.
like the sound of that. This could be possibly increased to enhanced risk.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh man.
So, that's
yeah.
So you see along here in the Grand Strand there, Myrtle Beach, Conway, areas I'm familiar with, areas I've been there, so
The same thing, yeah.
definitely. So the 5% stretching from Wilmington, Jacksonville, North Myrtle Beach, Conway, all up to Jacksonville, Kitty Hawk, a couple other places I know, and even some in Tallahassee's in the 5% as well. So that's
strong risk.
Definitely not good. Definitely water spout risk as well. So definitely for the Carolinas, if you're in Myrtle Beach, like the Carolinas, South Carolina, so you got
Ooh, the wind is actually almost significant severe.
Oh boy. So definitely water spouts are possible, especially in the PD River.
Oh yeah.
Waccamaw River, definitely possible. Red River. So definitely these are a possibility. Tallsville, Conway, I've been in the area, so there's a low level area right with the Waccamaw River and a bridge. So you're definitely so driving into that area, you're pretty much the road's pretty much in almost on level with the Waccamaw River there. So definitely there's flooding there. It has a history of flooding, so definitely be on the lookout for that as well.
Oops, tropical.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
That's not looking good. No hail though, so at least at this point. Unfortunately, I do see what you're saying. I do see an enhanced risk definitely developing tomorrow.
That's
Especially, I actually see a double barrel enhanced risk forming. So we actually have one down here, and then right along the coast here, we're going to have that enhanced risk as well. I definitely believe that. We can actually take a look at the model data real quick. Let me see real quick. Let me just zoom in, make sure
See if
everything's
there's
okay. Ooh. I just took a plunge into the Gulf of Mexico.
refreshing.
So radar indicated, so we're okay. We're okay for now.
That one was not expired, it looked like.
Yeah. Only two warnings on, John.
So I won't be surprised if this would actually get the chance to expire as well.
Oh, yeah.
So
Let's take a look at the model data. I don't know if the HRRR will go out far enough. Whoops, wrong one. Models, convective allowing, HRRR. So this is significant tornado parameter. We good? This is 83%, so we'll go one model behind. So let's see here. Significant tornado parameter.
So definitely for Tallahassee I can see, and then
Not good. That's 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Good.
Heading up to the north there.
Oh, bollocks.
Let's back that up a little bit. Let's go to composite reflectivity. Let's take off the... So we can actually see... Yeah, I know. There's the QLCS.
Donham there, definitely strong. Oh. So Donham, Tallahassee I can see.
And there's that rebuilding of the QLCS right there.
Oh, so definitely...
We're going to have to wait for this one to load.
That Carolina Bend.
We can use the NAM.
Yeah, I could definitely.
I have 3 kilometer here. Yeah, I'm not liking that. Of course, this is going to be a little bit more pixelated, but that's okay. We can still see the threat. Ooh.
Yeah, I tell. There might be something I can tell. Oh, right there, like along North Myrtle.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to let them know for sure. We're gonna have to let them know about that.
That looks like Garden. So, is there a way to zoom in there?
Yep.
So definitely Garden City, Murrells Inlet, definitely areas I am very familiar with. These are low-lying areas as well, so the flooding potential could be there as well.
You can look at that. Also, you look at the total precipitation.
Litchfield Beach, I'm well familiar with these areas. You got Huntington Beach State Park down there, St. Pauli's Island, Springmaid Pier. That actually got damaged from Hurricane Matthew way back
Curious
7 years ago. So,
ooh, possibly up to 3 inches of rainfall. definitely possible. EHI. Did it not load?
So yeah, they're.
I guess it didn't load properly there. Oh, there it is. There's the EHIs. Energy helicity index just takes in Cape and significant tornado parameter all together. Luckily, it stays off the coast.
Well, that's good at least.
That's actually the warm sector, so that's good news there.
So yeah, I'm actually looking at
These are actual surface-based Cape values. Curious.
438 down.
North American. This should be tomorrow, right? Yeah.
Yes, so that'll be a 5.
Okay, that's too soon. Or it might be too late.
So this is interesting.
What's up?
I'm just looking at Ed Piotrowski's Facebook page. They have a trash can wind meter.
Huh.
And it goes from so the shout out to Ed Piotrowski with this. I'll say this. He has a scale of 1 to 5. 1 being standing tall, 5 being gone. Like you. So the wind level is at a 3, which is in the neighbor's yard.
Okay.
I kind of like that. So marginal tornado risk.
Yeah. Look at the Omega too.
Ooh, so
But then
definitely
the sounding right before this.
strong wind event.
Look at that elevated mix layer, and then look at the curve in the photograph. Definitely not good. 1,012 joules per kilogram up to.
Oof.
Yeah, that's definitely crazy for sure. Max updraft helicity is always good to look at. Shows you like tracks. Oh well, we could probably hop off here because I don't. I mean, I can anticipate some more stuff happening, but it looks like the lull in the activity is definitely happening. Still radar indicated. Yeah, so that's not good news looking for, unfortunately, South Carolina tomorrow.
Not at all.
Yeah, the severe threat is definitely waning tonight. I wonder if the SPC actually took this down. It may have taken it down to slight instead of enhanced. Nope, it's still enhanced. It's not much of an area now.
Unless it picks back up in the morning.
Damaging winds. A few tornadoes still appear likely early. Well, yeah, probably, yeah. Later on tonight. I was going to try to stay up all night, but man, my voice is like... I'm curious.
So yeah, right now we're actually in a winter rate advisory for our area.
Yeah, I went through earlier in the last stream to look at that.
Nice.
Minor impacts. Winter driving conditions. Use caution while driving. Expect a few inconveniences to daily life. So that's interesting. Models. Come back to allowing HRRR. It should have been done loading now. The 4Z. Yep. Oh, son of a 10-to-1 ratio. Let's go all the way out 18 hours from now. Let's see. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit that. Oh, so this is through 5 p.m. So, wow. Is that actually it? Let me take off this.
That might be from the snow melt, from the rain, probably.
Yeah.
Might be different from the 4 to 6 when a.m. is when the main snow will be.
Yeah, it's true. Oops, I don't want. I got preset type. Come on, go back. Yep, there it is. So not till 9 a.m. actually.
Wow.
It's gonna stay to the north of us.
Oh wow.
Oops, I gotta take that off. That's why. Yeah, the snow melts definitely. That's probably what it's taken into account. I'll probably have to go back to maybe here, maybe, to see if it says anything different. Probably not. Nope.
Nope. So
Still
that
the
might
same. That's including the rainfall as well. So curious. So yeah, a quarter of an inch, possibly up to an inch, maybe. And sometimes this is off a little bit. This significant tornado parameter. Freezing rain. No freezing rain for us, so that's good news. Good lord.
Wow.
I'm trying to get it slammed. But yeah, right now, looks like that tornado warning is still going on down in New Orleans. But it's definitely going to be allowed to expire here any moment. Man, I really want to stay on all night, but I don't know if it's going to work for me. I'm feeling it. Yeah, this is going to be allowed to expire.
I believe
Great thunderstorm may be extended, possibly. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Depends on what this velocity looks like. Oh yeah, it's not gonna be extended. These storms to the south are gonna take over. I definitely think they're gonna be the ones that are gonna be the most prominent as we go in later tonight. So Gulfport, Biloxi, around I-10, heading into Mobile.
Could be why we could still see the enhanced risk for some of those areas.
Yeah, definitely. Especially a lot of these storms are coming in. Some of these have good curvature to them too. There's just no warnings on them. What do you think? Anything else to add? I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I think that's...
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're probably going to hop off of here, at least for now. I might try to stay up for a little bit longer. If something does pop up, we'll try to jump back on here. But definitely appreciate you guys. Definitely thank you for joining. Definitely check out our community tab as well. We post a lot of information in there. Definitely check out our Twitter page. Actually, you know what? Let me throw this up real quick.
Nice.
All right, there we go. So check us out on Facebook at World Weather Authority, Twitter at World Weather, World_Weather, weather spelled WX, and then on Instagram at W.W.A. Graham. Definitely follow us on those social media sites. We'll definitely love to see you guys there. But yeah, I think we're going to end it here for tonight, at least for now, until maybe something pops up. We might come back on, but definitely we're going to have, probably after work tomorrow, definitely going to take a look at the storms for sure, see what's going on. But definitely, guys, thank you, and always remember, never stop chasing.